Down and hit in the backfield, driven back is Hickman.
Listen to it now. Check.
Joseph Scott making the big hit.
Mic check. Check. Mike. Mic check. Test. 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2.
On play action, lofted up right side, but it's going to be intercepted at the 45 by Jake Brown. He'll be wrestled. It's going to be intercepted at the 45 by Jake Brown. He'll be wrestled.
Check. 1 2 3 4.
That will fake to well. There he is. Set up to throw. Got 8 block. It's wide open at the 5. He's got it. He's in. That's 6 for the Rebels.
Oh, wait. Brooker stop. Right on the horn. That's perfect.
There's a net 6 for the Rebels. With Welch with the 2-yard touchdown. And the lead has grown out to 34.
You got number 2 sausage.
Testing. Check. Testing. Testing. 1 2 1 2 3 4. Testing. Testing 1 2 1 2 3 4. Testing.
Atkinson throwing deep up the right side. Got a man there. Touchdown to Riley Myers. That's 6 for the Rebels.
Dude, look at that win. It's just they're always throwing like 30 or 40 yard line every time. Is Jake in the one with the culture putting? With King Sergeant Cole is just long snap. What is Cole? Doesn't he play outside linebacker and long snapper?
News Now is made possible by the generous support of C-Spire, Orange Theory Fitness, St. Dominic's, and these sponsors.
At Baggert Field in Madison at point for Leake Academy.
This become a show. St. Joseph Catholic Church celebrates German Fest. the Bruins swim team competes in the state championship. Going to the Bruin football game tonight in Madison, look for dry weather with temperatures in the 70s. Weather, sports, and all the news are coming up next. Bruin News Now for Friday, October 1st, 2021 begins right now. From the BNN Worldwide Headquarters on the campus of St. Joseph Catholic School in Madison, this is Mississippi's high school news leader, the international award-winning high school newscast, Bruin News Now.
Hello everybody, I'm Adriana Terrazas.
And I'm Adam Williams. It's been a great week here at St. Joseph Catholic School, and we have a great show for you today.
Homecoming week begins Monday. The first academic quarter of the school year ends next Friday, and after several weeks of wearing masks on campus to combat the coronavirus pandemic, we are now able to go mask-free if teachers allow in their classrooms.
That's just one example of how life is slowly getting back to normal. You want a taste of life before the pandemic? Look no further than last Sunday when St. Joseph Catholic Church in Gluckstadt celebrated German Fest.
Hundreds of people gathered on the church grounds for the all-day event. The festival, now in its third decade, featured fellowship, children's games, live music, and authentic German food, including homemade sauerkraut.
BNN's Mabry Hearn was there.
German Fest, one of St. Joseph Catholic Church's largest fundraisers, was held on Sunday. German Fest brings people from all over the metro area together to eat, drink, and play games.
German Fest is very important to our community. It provides us income for the year, plus we pledge a great percentage of it to local charities. So we look at it as being able to help the community as well. And we look forward to showcasing our wonderful St. Joseph Church to the community by welcoming them onto the grounds and giving them good German hospitality and having a good time with their families.
German Fest is a German festival to commemorate St. Joseph's German heritage. There is German dancing, German food such as sauerkraut and pretzels, an enormous amount of desserts, live music, and German souvenirs to buy, including hats and shirts. And games for the kids.
I just moved to St. Joseph Catholic Church, and this is my first time at German Fest. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of food, a lot of people, and a lot of different activities here that you can do.
People really enjoyed German Fest for getting together with their friends and family to profit the church and charity, and celebrating and having a good time.
Looks like German Fest was a huge success. I'm Mabry Hearn reporting from BNN.
Thanks, Mabry. Beginning Monday, St. Joseph Catholic School will begin its own celebration, Homecoming with the theme holidays. Each day next week will see a themed dress day for students. Monday is rocking around the Christmas tree, Tuesday is St. Patty's Day, Wednesday is red, white, and blue, Thursday, homecoming t-shirt, and Friday, October 8th, is blue and gold.
If students choose not to dress in theme, then they must wear their regular uniform. The homecoming court will be presented and the Queen crowned at halftime of the homecoming football game on Friday, October 8th, when the Bruins host Sacred Heart from Hattiesburg. Students in grades 9 through 12 will choose the homecoming queen from among the 4 senior maids in an election next week.
Of course, the entire homecoming celebration comes to a close on Saturday night, October 9th, at the homecoming dance in the gym.
This week during homecoming, we're going to have a pep rally every week, every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but Friday we have Mass, and then we're going to have a big pep rally on Friday. We have it themed holidays, and yeah, it's supposed to be fun.
Besides German Fest and St. Joe's Homecoming, St. Francis Catholic Church in Madison will host its own major attraction, the annual Cajun Fest. Anyone attending this free event can expect fellowship, fun, children's games, and lots of great food like crawfish, etouffee, jambalaya, seafood gumbo, fried shrimp plates, shrimp po' boys, pulled pork sandwiches, and more. The event is from noon to 4 p.m. on Sunday.
Cajun Fest is where you can come out to St. Francis and have great food, music, and have fun. You can also sign up to get service hours, and you can do booth things, and you can do snow cones, fries, hot dogs, burgers, and just have fun. And I'm really excited to do it this year.
Another event returning this year to St. Joe is Trunk or Treat, the event in which children dress in costume and safely trick or treat is set for 5 to 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, October 26th, in the parking lot near the Fine Arts Theater. This annual event usually attracts a lot of children to campus.
The paper chain contest is back this year. By donating $1, you will get 4 slips of paper to add to your grade's paper chain. Whichever grade has the longest chain will receive a free dress day. All money raised from this Bruinthon-sponsored fundraiser will go to Blair E. Batson Children's Hospital.
With the end of the first quarter comes another school holiday. St. Joseph Catholic School will be closed on Monday, October 11th for Columbus Day. The school will reopen, classes will resume, and students will begin the second quarter at 8 a.m. on Tuesday, October 12th. Enjoy the holiday.
I'm going to the fair on Columbus Day to eat food, live it up, ride rides, and have a great time.
Coming up, Zach Kilpatrick has the latest in Bruin sports, including the swim team's trip to the state swim meet.
And JJ Tice has your Bruin football game day forecast. Stick around, sports and weather are next.
Hello everyone, I'm Zach Kilpatrick and this is the Bruin News Now Sports Report. For the second week in a row, swimming tops our sportscast. The Bruin swim team ended its season Wednesday by participating in their first MAIS swim team. The swim team, as well as all other sports at St. Joe, joined the Mid-South Association of Independent Schools, or the MAIS, this year. Bruin swimmers took third place overall in the swim meet, with Madison Ridgeland Academy claiming first place and Jackson Prep taking second. Grace Ann Weisenberger placed first in the 100 breaststroke, and Chris Tom Suden took first in the boys 100 fly. Annie Mack Steckler finished in the top 3 in both of her events. The girls and boys 200 free relay both took second.
I've been on the swim team for 6 years, and this year I was able to take gold in the 100-meter breaststroke, and this is something I've been working really hard for these last 6 years, and I'm so grateful to be able to finally get it, and to thank Coach Lori and my dad for believing in me and helping this happen.
Congratulations to the Bruin swimmers. Enjoy the off-season while you prepare for another run next fall. In other sports news, the Bruin girls soccer team returned to action Thursday night in a road game at Washington Academy. The Bruins defeated Washington Academy, wrapping up regular season play and improving their record to 14-4. The Bruins are expected to participate in state playoff, which begins Tuesday.
Soccer season has been really fun this year, and for conditioning, since it started in the summer, we had a new training program, and it was at F5, which was really beneficial to our game. And it's been really fun since we haven't had to wait so long for the season, and we just got to start right away. And we've made it to playoffs this year, and we're playing new teams, so that'll be fun.
In Bruin volleyball, another girls team also is winding down its season. The Bruins defeated St. Andrews at home on Tuesday in 5 sets. The team played Thursday at home against Hillcrest Christian, winning the game and improving its overall score record to 10-17. The Bruins next play Tuesday night in a game at Jackson Prep, practicing on campus and preparing themselves for the event.
So we've been practicing very hard after school, and we're practicing for our meet coming up in 2 weeks. We did so we can make personal best, and yeah.
In Bruin football, the team hopes to break a 3-game losing streak tonight when they travel to Madison to face Leake Academy Rebels in a key district game. The Bruins enter tonight's contest with a 2-4 record, including 1-1 in district play. The Rebels have a 5-1 record. The Bruins said they are ready to turn things around. ELP Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, 107.9 Sports Radio team of Jonas Goss, Connor Odom, and Jimmy Thomas will bring you all the action on the radio as well as the streaming video. That's it for this week's edition of the Bruin News Now Sports Report. Join us again next week for more Bruin sports. I'm Zach Kilpatrick, and have a great day, Bruins.
Hello Bruins, I'm JJ Tice and this is your game day weather forecast. When you go to the Bruin football game tonight in Madison against Leake Academy, you can expect cloudy skies with temperatures in the low 70s with a negligible chance of rain. You should still bring an umbrella though. The weekend will be much of the same with highs in the mid 80s and lows in the low 70s, cloudy skies and a 30% chance of rain. Sunday you will see very cloudy skies and a 60% chance of rain, with highs in the low 80s and lows in the high 60s. Before I go, I have a terrible autumn themed joke for you. How do you fix a broken pumpkin? With a pumpkin patch. Have a great day and go Bruins!
Thanks to Zach and JJ. This has always been my favorite part of the school year because of all the sports that you can watch. It also provides great opportunities for seasonal photos. You know, memories that last forever.
That's a little corny, but it's also true. Speaking of which, this week students in the print journalism class had a visit from an award-winning photographer with the Associated Press, Rogelio Solis.
Mr. Solis offered a ton of advice for the staff of the Shield yearbook, all of whom are in print journalism class. He offered tips on how they could capture great sports action photos and document history for next year's yearbook.
I've been with the AP for 27 years. Before that, I was a freelancer for them for a few years. I've been a photographer for the governor's office. I worked for Governor Ray Mavis for 3 years as his staff photographer. I worked for the Catholic Diocese as a photojournalist for 5 years. Then I got out of journalism school at the University of Missouri.
Well, that's it for this week's edition of Bruin News Now. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to the Bruin News Now channel on YouTube, where you will find this episode and an archive of all other episodes of the award-winning student-produced newscast.
And remember to tune in again next week for our homecoming edition of our weekly newscast. Thanks for watching. I'm Adam Williams.
And I'm Adriana Terrazas. From all of us here at Bruin News Now, have a great weekend. So long, everybody.
Bruin News Now is made possible by the generous support of C Spire, Orange Theory Fitness, St. Dominic's, and these fine sponsors. This week on the show, St. Joseph Catholic Church celebrates German Fest.
Let me know which one I'm talking. No, you Alright.
This week on the show, St. Joseph Catholic Church celebrates German Fest.
Here, y'all move this up. Who's gonna be in there?
I know. I need to throw this away though. Is there a trash can somewhere?
I can't get the lid out of here. I did both.
I'm the cameraman.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I can. We're trying to put dial in.
I got an extra offense yellow, defense green, two-way guys and boys.
Gotcha. There's not enough room.
going to try. Can't get a signal on the cell phone. I don't think, right now, I don't think this radio is going to work now. I can't get a consistent signal. I can't get a lot of call on the cell phone to the radio. So let's do an audio test. Hold on, let's put it on YouTube.
Hold it. Okay. Huh? Alright, 3. Wait, no. I don't know where that was. I don't know what that is. I see.
Bruin Sports Radio. Bruin Sports Radio is heard exclusively on WJXCLP Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, 107.9 FM.
Alright, mic check, 1, 2, 3.
It's the St. Joe Monogram Club.
If you mess with me during this broadcast, I'm not going to be very happy. I'll mess with you the whole broadcast.
Everybody wants to know how to do the tango.
But it was tango. Bro, I swear to Jesus Christ, you do this the whole game. Huh? My hands are cold. My hands are cold. They haven't started yet.
Welcome back, everybody. This week, now we enter Bruin football is on the air. Bruin football is on the air. You are watching Bruin Streaming Sports and Bruin Sports Radio, powered by C-Spire and Orange Theory Fitness, and heard exclusively on WJXCLP Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, 107.9 FM. This football broadcast and webcast is made possible by our underwriters: Brown Bottling Group, St. Dominic's, Brian Clark Law Firm, Davis Court Reporting, Wealth Point Investments Management, Davis & Williams PLLC, Equity Plus, BP Electric LLC, Bright Business Solutions, Dora and Daryl Thomas, hey Mom and Dad, the Tice Family, Old Town Cleaners, Dwayne Crump Videographer, Mighty Strong Movers, Leonard Protective Services LLC, Total Healthcare Solutions, Matthew Fairburn, Taziki's Mediterranean, Reston H. Burke and soon to be in Jackson, and Taylor Wellens, Politz, and Dewey APLC. Now, we go to the voice of the Bruins, Connor Odom.
Alright, I just want to mention before I go into this little portion right here, that we are only on YouTube tonight because we do not have cell service for the radio. So tell your friends, tell your family, we're only on YouTube tonight. So let me just jump right back into this portion. Alright, welcome back everybody. This week we now enter into week 7 of the Bruin football season. I would like to mention that you are watching Bruin Streaming Sports and listening exclusive to Bruin Sports Radio, powered by C-Spire and Orange Theory Fitness, and exclusively heard on WJXCLP Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, 107.9 FM. Joining me on the road tonight is Jonas Goss and Jimmy Thomas, but Jonas will be on in the second half for play-by-play. Tonight we are broadcasting. Leake Academy this season is 5-1, winning their most recent game against Park Place Academy. The score was 49-8. Bruins are 2-4 on the season, losing to Simpson Academy 28-21. The last time the Bruins and the Rebels met was never. This is our first game of the season. All right, Jimmy. So how did the last game go out for the Bruins?
Man, I feel like we started off very strong. We had a good first half. Things kind of started going down for us near halftime, really. Simpson got a late touchdown right before the half, gave the Bruins a really bad taste in their mouth. They came back out strong, got a touchdown. Actually, they got 2 touchdowns, but on defense, I don't know, man. They faltered there at the end and just, couldn't get back into the swing of things, and that gave Simpson, a late comeback and, making I would think, an upset against the Bruins. What do you think about that, Connor?
that upset against the Bruins was definitely the mood killer because that led to our 4 lose streak. I believe that is our 4 losing streak. That was just we played great offense in the first half, but our defense it needed to get a little bit more together, a little bit. You know what I mean? Well, I think this game that their defense has gotten their act together. They fixed all their holes. They fixed all their little missing pennies. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah, man, I know what you're saying, Connor. That defense, I think, man, they just had to do something with them just being tired. Staying on the field, not getting any breaks. Offense really worked hard. Just there at the end, we were looking to have like a late final game push, but incomplete passes and flags really just hurt the momentum and just gave the Bruins, like you said, their 4th loss in a row. But I think tonight, man, Bruins have somewhat of a chip on their shoulder looking for that win. This is district play. This is where the games count, and we're in the away team right now. We are at Leake Academy. We aren't home, sadly, but yeah, man.
Next week we will be for a homecoming game against Sacred Heart. I'll talk about them later, like after in the post game. So right now with exactly 11 minutes until the start of the game, I see the Bruin section over there looking about half filled. Then again, there is 11 minutes to kick off, so people are going to be filtering in and out. But right now, I see all the cheerleaders, I think, about to do some dances. But right now, the score is 0-0 because we haven't started yet. So with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left, like I just said, also want to mention Jonas Goss will not be coming on till second half. He'll be taken over by play-by-play. Jimmy, I don't know if you're going to be doing color or if I'm going to be color. We'll discuss that later.
Yeah, but for now, what we have is Connor and I'll be the color, I guess, for tonight. But back to the game, man. It's looking like a really nice night. Seems to be about 80-something degrees out. No rain, maybe a couple clouds here and there, but then again, just a good night of football. I think the Bruins are very eager to win this game. I talked to several of them, Matthew Blackwood, Cole Spivey, guys like that. Very, very, very eager to get this win. People do say that we might have a chip on our shoulder, but that just makes it better for us. We're going out there, we're playing for a reason. League Academy might think that they have an easy win under them, but I don't think so, man. I think we'll be able to, if we really truly bear down tonight, and keep that momentum of wanting to win from all those losses, I think we'll be able to come out on top. And it really goes down to who wants it more. I honestly think the Bruins do, Connor. What are some things that you've heard around school about this game?
This game's gonna be a tough one, that's for sure, because last year they won state last year, and right now the record is 6-1. And I was just doing some snooping just throughout, in between my classes after I got done with all my work. I just did some looking at some match press, and I just went back to about 4 seasons ago, and most of their seasons they had a good ratio, at least 6, at least 6 and 5. They had a really good season. But just what I heard around school is just it's going to be definitely a difficult game. Hopefully that the Bruins have got some of their mishaps corrected.
Yeah, man. I talked to them. They've had a really good week of practice, a lot of work, a lot of things on defense, a lot of offensive things too. Tonight we will be seeing Jake Ramsey taking over the kicking duties after Ryder Sester, number 99, went down with a concussion injury. We saw him take a nasty hit last game. Threw him pretty high in the air, came down on his head. Thankfully, he's doing all right though. He's on the sidelines tonight. But you never want to see one of the Bruins getting hurt like that. But Jake's looking very excited to taking over the kicking responsibilities. He's been doing really well, man. We saw him, at baseball. We saw him kick a little bit. He's got a very strong leg. We saw him warming up. He looked like he was having a lot of fun. Had some really good punts there as well. Also, we're thinking that Cole Spivey might be taking over the long snapping duties over John Parker Hornback. Yeah.
Also, I would like to mention that our captains for tonight are number 9 Cole Spivey and number 12 Jake Ramsey. And also, I would like to mention that Reggie Vaughn is now cleared to play for this game as he had surgery on his left or his right arm. I do not know, but he had surgery on one of his arms.
Yeah, I believe it was his finger. Man, that happened kind of towards the beginning of the season, and he's always been just very, very, very eager to get back. And I think that all this energy is going to be, worth it for him. He's going to go out there with a lot of energy and looking to have some fun, man. It's a really nice night, Friday night, and I'm really excited to see some football, Connor.
Yeah, right now we are waiting the coin toss. There's only 7 minutes left in this win and a half. Right now they are talking to one another. They're talking to the refs, probably talking about having a clean game. But right now I see the cheerleaders moving on to the far side, onto our side of the field where our ends up is. I see all of our players lined up. Right at the moment, I see number 50, number 52, and number 28. I'll give you their names just shortly. So coming in at number 50, you have Gunnar Scott. He's a senior this year. And then number 52, Joseph Scott. I believe they are brothers. I have no idea. So, and number 28, number 8, Dennison Adams. Right now, those are Leake Academy's captains for tonight. And you had heard me earlier, number 12, Jake Ramsey, and number 9, Cole Spidey. So, right at the moment, we are at Leake Academy, the Rebels, and Madison, Mississippi. Right now, we are waiting the coin toss. I believe we will be kicking off for tonight.
Yeah, from our point of view, it looks like the Bruins are going to be kicking off from the left end zone. And, starting off on defense, looking to get that ball at halftime. A good decision by the boys. I'm really excited, man. I think we're going to come out there lights out, especially on defense, man. They really want to get back to what they were doing at the beginning of the season. We saw the Bruins win 40-0 earlier this year. Had some very dominant wins, and some really good, performances on both offense and defense and even special teams. But, I think the Bruins are looking to get back to that. Like I said earlier, district game, this is important. This is where it counts going into playoffs. We do have 2 more games, but, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty parts of the season. And, like we said, Bruins are looking to get ready to listen to that national anthem, the prayer, and get into business.
And since we're on YouTube tonight, I believe we can be as respectful as we can and not talk as much, but we might not talk. We do not know. But right now the Rebels have ran through their helmet, that big inflatable helmet, and ran through their streamers right onto the near sideline of us. But what was I saying again? I forgot. I said a lot.
Oh, national anthem, we're going to be respectful. A little bit more respectful, try not to talk as much, but then again, we do need to keep the dialogue going. Sorry, we don't mean any disrespect by talking during the national anthem or the prayers. It's just something that we have to do, especially with YouTube and stuff. But, man, I'm getting really excited for this, Connor. How you feeling about this?
This is definitely going to be one of the Bruins' toughest matchups of tonight because they won state last year. They're 6-1 on the season. The only loss is against JA, and I believe that was like 28-13. They still put up a good fight. So tonight, this is going to be a very difficult matchup. As I'm looking on the sideline, they have a lot more players.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time,
so right now we have the national anthem going on right now.
And join us for our invocation, followed by our national anthem.
So I believe we will have our
Dear Lord, thank you for letting us all gather here safely tonight. Thank you for homecoming. I pray for all of my sweet and beautiful friends on the homecoming court. I love each and every one of them. I pray for my buddies as they play tonight. I pray for both football teams. Keep them safe and let them play for you, Lord. I pray for safe travels as well. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I did not know this was their homecoming game.
the Bruins side of the field, getting a little bit more filled up. I see all the players getting ready. And as we now enter into Breast Cancer Awareness month, I see a lot more pink. Actually, no, they are wearing pink. So,
Yeah, something about that, that's very near and dear to my heart. Breast cancer awareness is such a big part of society. Women go through that a lot, and men as well. It's something that it's a very big problem in the world, but scientists are moving to fix that every day. The world is just coming together. We see lots of warriors out there. Everybody's fighting their own battles. And you gotta give it up to God if you know somebody that is going through breast cancer. They're not alone. Lots of people go through that, and just give them as much love and care because they're going through a very big battle. But the Lord gives the toughest battles to the strongest warriors. And now we see number 12, Jake Ramsey, getting ready to kick off. Connor, call it, baby.
Yes, sir. All right, so the ball will be placed on the 40-yard line. 12 minutes, just about to get right into this game. Number 12, Jake Ramsey, beginning to kick off. He sizzles if they're ready. He's walking up to kick. And the start of week 7 is away as the ball goes straight to number 12 as he runs up the far sideline. Getting trucked by number 9, Cole Spivey. He sat right down on his leg. Oh, he sat right down on the far sideline.
Yeah, nice kickoff there by Jake. First one of the season for him, in that kicking duty right there. Not very bad, gives the Bruins good field position to work with on defense. Man, I'm looking for the Bruins to make a 3-and-out right here, Connor.
Yeah, considering our defense was, I don't want to be rough. They did poor this season. This game we'll see how they do. Bruins will line up in man-to-man coverage. Rebels hand off to their right as they hand off to number 3, but number 5, Solomon Walker, our running back for tonight, grabs a hold of his legs and slams him down. That will make it 2nd and 4, right around the right around the 45.
Yeah, something about that. I was told by some of the players that the scouting report is they're a running heavy team. We saw that last week against Simpson. Something that the Bruins need to do is just really stop that running. I think we'll win this game.
All right, Bruins will line up in a zone coverage close to Blue and Blues. Rebels will hand off once again to number 3 as he powers up the middle for about a 1-yard gain, making that 3rd and 3 right around the 45-yard line.
Yeah, nice to look there, number 52, Reggie Vaughn, getting in on that stop right there. Is very high, very happy to get back into his first game in quite a while now, man. Good stuff so far from the Bruins. Only second play of the game,
Yeah, right now the Bruin defense is looking to be pretty strong tonight. Right now the Bruins will line up in a zone coverage. Rebels take the snap, hands off to his right. He powers up the middle, but he will go for a quarterback keeper as he is tackled by number 7 BT, also known as Brandon Taylor.
Yeah, Brandon Taylor, a big part of the defense there, a very good DB, way to get that stop there. Honestly, Connor, I didn't really see that too well. I thought it was in the running back's hands the whole time, but quarterback had it the whole time, man.
All right, right now the Rebels will, not the Bruins, excuse me. The Bruins will be lined up, and it looks to be a zone coverage. Looks to be in a 5-2. Rebs take the ball as he goes for a quarterback keeper as he is right in the Bruin trap as he is pushed back for maybe a loss of, for maybe a loss of 2. No, not a loss of 2, sorry about that. Right on the line of scrimmage, making that 2nd and 10.
Yeah, just a straightaway quarterback keeper there. Do not see what he saw there. Bruin defensive line has been doing really good this whole season. Games are won in the trenches, man. We've certainly been doing that this time of year.
All right, Bruins will line up in a zone coverage as they try to draw him off lines. Rebels go for a quarterback keeper, fake handing off as he runs straight into number 15, Chris Watson. He had him right in his grasp and was slammed him down.
Yeah, good job by number 15, Christopher Watson, getting that wrap up. We see sometimes that the Bruin defense tries to, get some of that shoulder bump in, but, just a good, clean tackle there. One of the better tackles we've seen, Demarie Davis. We've been talking to him a lot this week, saying that he's very excited. Kind of a joke is we call him Solomon, but he's not really Solomon. That dude's a very big man and very good for both offense and defense.
All right, Bruins will appear to be looked in a zone coverage. We actually have not seen too many zone coverages, but right now the Rebels are talking to their sideline coaches, to their head coach. Right now the whistle's blowing, so that means they have to line up. Bruins will look to be, and it appears to be a zone coverage as the Rebels hand off to as he hands off to his right and hands off to number 3 as he powers up the middle for, it looks to be about a 5-yard gain, making that 2nd and 5 right around the 20-yard line.
Yeah, another good tackle on number 7, Brandon Taylor, assisted by number 25, John Parker Hornback. Good wrap up there, way to stop them. You know, lots of runs. We haven't seen any passes, you know, this first drive for the Rebels. But, you know, I think the Bruins still need to be ready for that. We have very good DBs, and let's see what happens right here, Connor.
All right, Bruins will look to be in a blitz formation as Rebels hand off to his left, but he fakes hands off, and he is powering up the middle as he is tackled by number 8, Noah Chaplin.
Yeah, another quarterback keeper, man. This quarterback seems to be swift on his feet. Like I said just a second ago, we haven't seen any throws. Seems to be a switch at the tight end position for the Rebels. Man, they might try to run this in here, but I don't know. I think the Bruins are gonna try to make the stop.
Yeah, Bruins will definitely look to be in a blitz formation. As that is a low snap as he hands off to his right, but goes for a quarterback keeper. Flag down is on the field as he is rammed straight by number 7, Brandon Taylor. I saw him take some air right there.
Yeah, man, low snap. I'm not sure if that was a design quarterback run. Just kind of made it that way. Man, we need to do something about this run. First drive, already seen some things that we need to do. But nevertheless, see, there is laundry on the field. Could be holding. As I'm told by our cameraman, Rains Walker, you know, eye in the sky for us. Really big part of the crew. Tonight we do not have Landon Maynard joining us, but like I said, Jonas will be coming back later in the game. So that is a holding on the Rebels. That will bring him back 5 yards for.
That will make it 1st and 20, almost on the goal line. Bruins will be lined up in a Bruin blitz because, as they know, they like to run. As number 2 hands off, but goes again for a quarterback keeper, but the Bruins were ready for it this time with the assist tackle by number 5, Solomon Walker, number 25, John Parker Hornback, and it looks to be number 8, Noah Chaplin.
Yeah, another quarterback keeper. We've seen that happen 3 times in a row, man. Good stop by number 25, John Parker Hornback. Has had a good bit of tackles already here in the first half of play to start off. But yeah, man, the Rebels are looking to pick a play right now. They're setting up.
The ball will be placed around the 15-yard line, making that 2nd and 15. Bruins will line up in a Bruin blitz. It's like, once again, they finally go for a pass, but he scrambles right up the middle, and he is brought down by number 25, John Parker Hornback, number 52, Reginald Vaughn, and number 8, Noah Chaplin.
Yeah, man. It might have been the first pass that we've seen, but I guess he just wanted to run again. He didn't see anything. Good coverage by our Bruin DBs in Brandon Taylor, Christopher Watson, and Carter Walker. Oh, man. Just lots of running. I don't know if he can throw the ball. Maybe he's just not wanting to.
Sorry I had to cut you off right there. Bruins will be lined up in a zone coverage. Oh, man, excuse me. Rebels are switching around their running back. Rebels call for the snap. Hand off to their left. Fake hand off to their left. But he will run up the middle. Why are you pitching me?
Oh, what? Jonas? Never mind. Anyway, another run. Good job by the Bruins to stop them to a field goal. It seems like they'll be attempting that field goal. Man, good stuff to start off. You know, not a touchdown. Obviously, they do have points on the. They might get points on the board. We don't know that yet, but it's nice to see the Bruins stopping them to a field goal right here, starting off on the first drive.
Bruin defensive lineman, Bruin special teams, excuse me, are ready. The kick is up and away, and will it be good? And yes, it will be good. That brings the score 0-3. Bruins down 3. With 6 minutes and 22 seconds left in this remaining first quarter. Remaining first quarter.
Yeah, obviously you never want to lose, but at the same time, you know, 3 is better than the touchdown, Connor. A lot better, and we know that this team is it scores a lot, high running team. I think the Bruins, what they saw in this first drive, they'll be, you know, adjusting to it and making some corrections. It's going to be nice to see the Bruins come out on offense. You know, Camille Pickrell, strong arm there with the Solomon Walker and Day-Day in that running back position in that offensive line. And also the wide receivers, and Christopher Watson, Carter Walker, Yeah, man, we have a lot of playmakers, and it's gonna be fun to see them, get out there and score some points.
All right, the ball will be placed around the 40 on the 40-yard line. Excuse me. So with 6 minutes and 22 seconds left in this remaining first quarter, the Bruin receivers are number 15, Chris Watson, what number is that? All right, we're just gonna get number 7, BT, and number 5, Solomon Walker. I believe that is it. That is. Right now, as the Rebels are setting out their kickers. The kicker, placed around the 30-yard line. He's walking up the kick, and that kick is away for a very low but high snap, going into the end zone for a touchdown, for a touchback. The ball will be placed on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, low but very far kick there by the Rebels. Bruins will be lined up on the 20-yard line. Man, Emil Picarella, very eager to get back out there. I talked to him this week, man. He really wants this game. He has a lot of confidence in his boys. We do too, man. We saw him play last week on offense. They did really well in the first half. At the same time, we got to take that over to the second half. But let's see what they can do to start off this game, Connor.
Yeah, I've been ready to see what the Bruin offense can do. Right now, the Bruins will be lined up in a shotgun formation. Trips near side the field as he throws a screen to number 15, Chris Watson. As Chris powers up the middle for about, it looks to be a 2-yard gain, making that 2nd and 8, right around the 20-yard line.
Yeah, first target of the game. Not surprised at all. Number 15, Christopher Watson, such a good receiver for positive yardage today.
Yeah, you usually don't see him going out for screens. You see him deep in the front field, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Bruins will line up in the shotgun formation. Trips near side the field as he goes in for another screen to number 3, Carter Walker. As Carter powers up the sideline, outrunning every man on that field. He is going. The only person being chased by him is number 12, and that is your Bruins' first touchdown of the night.
Wow.
Making that 6-3.
Yeah, wow, man. Great job by number 3, Carter Walker. Big playmaker for us. Was Blitz 16 Player of the Week not too long ago, but man, that was awesome. Such a big athlete, a very fast guy, a good dude as well, man. Nice to see him get out there, just on that screen pass, man, and put points on the board very fast.
All right, so now we'll see what talent Jake Ramsey will show for us tonight, as number 99 predecessor is out for this game and possibly next game. I do not know at the moment. The ball is about to be snapped to our number 9 long snapper. Number 9 as the ball is placed down, but for an amazing kick by number 12, Jake Ramsey, that will make the score 7-3.
Yeah, good job. We just heard the announcer say it was Keith Leisure. It is not him. That dude does not play on the football team anymore. Good job by number 12, Jake Ramsey. He said he was very excited to kick. Is in that soccer mode. He does play soccer. Has that soccer style kick. But I talked to him about the way he kicks. He says he tries to get a little bit more altitude, even though that soccer style kick is a little flat. We saw Ryder Sester had a few block kicks because of his low kicking style. But we just saw a very good kick, very nice booming kick. Connor, what are you excited to see here, man?
I'm ready to see for this Bruin defense. I saw some showing out in their first drive. Their defense was putting up a fight as majority of the time they ran the ball, and one time that they tried to throw the ball, they had a scramble because there was an open hole right there. But the Bruins were ready right there. The Bruins outside linebackers were right there to intercept and just pinch them in right there. But right now the ball will be placed on the 40-yard line with the Bruin special teams getting ready to run down the field with number 12, Jake Ramsey, placed around the 30-yard line, signaling if they're ready to kick. As he is now walking up to kick, now jogging, now he's at a full sprint and goes up for a very low kick to number 30, on the 30-yard line, As he powers up the middle for it looked to be about a 10-yard gain, the ball will be placed right around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, low kick seemed to be a squibber there by Jake. Dude bobbled it there at the beginning. Good stop. Like I said earlier, kind of really almost virtually the exact same spot that they were to start off the game, wouldn't you say, Connor?
Oh, yeah. This is definitely right around that spot, right around the 40, maybe behind the 40, maybe in front of the 40. But they're right around that 40-yard line. Right now, the Bruins will be placed a Bruin blitz once again as they are shown out to run. Rebels once again hand off to his right to number 3. And he is tackled by number 15, Chris Watson, but that ball was fumbled. It will be recovered by the Rebels right around the 50-yard line, making that 2nd and 4.
Yeah, great tackle by Demary Davis, man. Sad we couldn't jump on that ball. It seemed like Day Davis had a chance to, but at the same time, great look for the Bruins. Causing that early fumble, and yeah, just good stuff.
Bruins will line up in a Bruin blitz as the Rebels hand off to his left to number 24 as he powers up the middle, being stopped dead in his tracks right around the 50-yard line for about a 2-yard gain, making that 3rd and 2 on the 50-yard line.
Looks to be Reggie Vaughn is subbing in for number 72, Matthew Blackwood, on the line. Yeah, good job by Day Davis to get that tackle there. Big running team. They're just going to be running as much as they can. Very physical team, but let's see it, Connor.
Bruins will once again line up in a blitz. Rebels hand off to his right. Oh, no, that's the quarterback keeper as he is almost intercepted by number 7, Matthew Blackwood, but he will be brought down by number 25, John Parker, holding back.
Correction, looked to be stopped by number 7, Brandon Taylor, but
no, that was 25. Yeah, he came up behind him.
Oh, my fault. All good. A little miscommunication there, but at the same time, yeah, these quarterback keepers, Connor, seem to be working very well for this Rebel team, man.
It takes us out, and we're up here in the press box. Bruins will be lined up in a Bruin blitz once again. Rebels hand off to his left, finally handing off to number 24, but that tackle will be made by number 4, Day Davis.
Yeah, as that tackle is made by number 4, Day Davis, we want to give a quick shout out to our Bruin sports broadcaster, legend, Jack Clements, man. We know you're listening at home, man. We miss you up here.
I'll take your job, even though you're not here. All right, Bruins lined up in the Bruin blitz as he hands off to his left as he powers up the middle right into the Bruin trap. And that is a tackle by number 22, Demary Davis, as I see him walking out. All hit a high duck.
Yeah, back to what I was talking about, Jack. Such a good dude. Is at Ole Miss right now, working to be big broadcaster there. Sorry about what Connor said, man, but yeah, back to the game, man.
All right, Bruins lined up man-to-man coverage as the Rebels hand off to his left to number 3 as he is running down the near sideline and is intercepted by number 7, Brandon Taylor. And that was an amazing stop right there by Brandon Taylor.
Yeah, good to stop him before getting that touchdown. This goal line defense, they are quickly right back in the red zone with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first quarter. But yeah, man, lots of runs. That wasn't a quarterback keeper there, but it seems to be that they're going to try to do that. No passes.
Bruins line up in a Bruin blitz and say once again hand off to number 3, and that will be a Rebel touchdown, making the score. That will break the score 9-7. We are waiting for the PAT.
Yeah, quick work by the Rebels. Coming out very fast, very aggressive on the run. I don't know what to say, Connor. We gotta stop that. It's very early in the game. We can make some adjustments here and there, but at the moment we gotta try to either block this kick and then get more points back on the board on offense.
All right, as your kicker number 8 and their long snapper is getting ready for the ball. The ball is placed, and number 8 goes up for the kick, and that kick will be good, bringing the score 10-7 with 2 minutes and 58 seconds left in this remaining first quarter. So, what do you have predictions for this drive for the Bruin offense?
Man, it was very fast, honestly. The offense from my boy Carl, I really didn't expect him to get that touchdown on that screen, but he's such a very physical, very athletic guy. At the same time, it doesn't really surprise me. But man, maybe some more passes, maybe some runs. We'd love to see some of Day Davis and Solomon Walker getting out there, getting very physical, give the Rebels a little taste of their own medicine. But you never know, man. Whatever we do, we just need points on the board.
Yeah, right now I think the Bruins are trying to warm up our wheels on for this game, for this first half, possibly. But right now I kind of want to see some running action at the same time. But that running action, we got that for that screenplay by Carter Walker. That was definitely an amazing run. That was straight to the end zone.
Yep.
All right, Rebels have placed the ball on the 40-yard line as a Rebel kicker is getting ready to kick for this really weird music. All right, Rebels go up for that kick for a very low but kick. Going straight to number 15, Chris Watson, and that will be a touchback. on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, man, low kick looked a lot like what we saw that first kickoff to the Bruins, but then again, lined up on the 20-yard line to start off. Like we said, second play of the drive for the Bruins, start off the night, end zone. Very quick work. Let's see if the Bruins can, do the same exact thing and just, keep the ball rolling, keep them good vibrations going.
All right, the Bruins are awaiting their call for their head coach, John Bond. Bruins will be lined up in the shotgun formation. Receivers either side of the field. Something we haven't seen. Bruins will line up. Running backs either side of him. Emil hands off to his right to number 5, Solomon Walker, as he runs to the outside, to the far side of the field, and for about a 6-yard gain, making that 2nd and 4. And the first down markers on the play.
Yeah, nice little run there by Solomon Walker. Such a big part of that Bruin offense. Kind of like a Mack truck there. Big dude, him and Day both very important parts of the running game. And let's keep that going. Let's keep it going.
All right, Bruins will line up in the shotgun formation. Receivers out of the side of the field. Emil has running backs to his left and right. Emil hands off to his right to Solomon Walker, but he is stopped right at just before the line of scrimmage, breaking them back about 3 yards, making that 3rd and 6. There we go. 3rd and 6 away from the 30-yard line. All right, so right now the Bruins are awaiting their call from John Bond. I see him on the sideline pointing, signaling this play. Bruins appear to be lined up in the shotgun formation. Receivers out the side of the field. Emil has Solomon Walker and Data Davis to his left and his right. Emil awaiting the snap. Emil calls for the snap. Hands off to his left to number 4, Data Davis, and he will be stopped on the line of scrimmage, making that 4th and 5. What do you think the Bruins are going to do right here? That's 5 yards away from the first down.
5 yards away, man. We can either do it in the air. Maybe one of those screen passes might work again, or run it with either Data or Solomon. Lots of playmakers on this offense and defensive squad for the Bruins. But whatever we do, we just need to get the job done. Just make good quick work, man.
Yeah, right now we're going to see some punting action from number 12, Jake Ramsey, not Keith Leisure. Ball is punted up for a high snap, and that ball will be placed very high up in the air, landing right around the 45-yard line, skipping all the way back to the 35.
Yeah, really good punt there for Jake Ramsey. First punt of his, second punt of his career. First punt we saw last week. It was very good. There you go. Again, good job by him, giving some good defense positioning for the Bruins. Man, we need to stop that run game, Connor. I don't know what else to say. Those quarterback keepers and just those straight runs by the H-back, have been, working very well for the Rebels, man. And just need to, shut that out, get something going for the defense.
Yeah, it's just their running game, like you just stated. Their passing game we haven't seen too much, but the Bruins will be lined up in the blitz once again. Rebels will be placed in a shotgun formation. Receivers near side of the field. Running back to his left as he hands off to number 3 on the Rebel team for about a 2-yard gain, making that 2nd and 8. The first down marker is placed around the 45.
Yeah, placed around the 45. It seems to be that the Rebels have been starting in this exact same spot these past 3 drives, man. I don't know what to say. It's just they've been starting the exact same spot, but you never know. The Bruins are used to it.
Bruins will line up in the Bruin blitz. Rebels hand off to his right to number 3 once again as he leaps, as he tries to go for a hurdle, but that did not work as he went right to that Bruin trap. That will be a 2-yard gain, making that 3rd and 5. First down marker right around the 45.
Yeah, like you said, try to get some hops in the air, but Bruin defensive line is just really good. We always are a tough battle in the trenches, and that's how games are won. And as the buzzer sounds, it is the end of the first quarter. The score is 10-7. The Rebels, good close game there just to start off. We've seen a lot of running. Haven't seen a single pass from the Rebels so far, but All
right, right now I just kind of want to mention our underwriters. Brown Bottling Group, St. Dominic's, Brian Clark Law Firm, Davis Court Reporting, Wealth Point Investments, Management, Davis & Williams, Equity Plus, BP Electric LLC, Bright Business Solutions, Doyle and Daryl Thomas, the Tice Family, Old Town Cleaners, Dwayne Front Videographer, Mighty Strong Movers, Leonard Protective Services, LLC, Total Healthcare Solutions, Matthew Fairburn, Taziki's Mediterranean Restaurant in Hattiesburg and soon to be in Jackson, and Taylor, Wellens, Polis, and Dewey APLC. Right now, as the Bruins will now be back onto the field, and the Rebels are now back onto the field. The ball will be placed on the 40-yard line, about 3rd and 5, with the first down marker being placed on the 45, right around the 45. Sorry about that. Like maybe about a hash mark up. All right, Bruins will be lined up in a Bruin blitz once again. Rebels take the snap, draws back to pass for the first time, throws a short of a screen, and he is chased down by number 25, but that was a failed tackle, and he will be brought down by number 25, John Parker Hornback, and I'm awaiting that number, but I believe that was Big Rob.
Yeah, first pass of the night, very quick short pass. Quick short pass. They are a very big running team, so we'll probably see some of that.
All right, Bruins will be lined up in the Bruin blitz. Rebels trying to draw them off, and that will be a flag, and we are waiting who that is. We're waiting for what that call is, but Bruins look to be confused right now. But right now they're signaling that it will be on the Rebels. Right now they're switching out to their kicking team, which is amazing for your Bruins. Right now I see in the backfield running out there number 3 Carter Walker and number 15 Chris Watson.
Yeah, good first stop there for the Bruins. Good to get them to punt, get right back on offense to start the second quarter. 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter.
All right, that is a very high snap, and that punt is away for a very high, going over the Whites, landing right about the 35, rolling all the way back to around the 20-yard line.
Yeah, booming punt there for the Rebels. We know they have a good kicker in the squad, but at the same time, not bad field positioning for the offense. It looks to be that the Bruins are going to try to get back and score. Put more points on the board. That's what we need right now. Like I said, maybe give the Rebels a little taste of their own medicine on the run game, or get it through the air with that arm of Emil Picarella. We have lots of playmakers, and we can do lots of things in many different ways.
All right, the Bruins are coming back onto the field with the Rebels ready to play. Bruins will appear to be lined up in a shotgun formation. 2 receivers either side of the field. Oh, trips on the far side of the field. Excuse me. Emil calls for the snap, draws back to pass. Pocket is open, and that will be an incomplete pass intended for number 3 Carter Walker.
Yeah, good throw there by Emil Picarella. Just seemed to be a little off target. Stuff like that will happen, but at the same time, we usually see Emil making throws like that. But start of the game, one of his first throws of the night.
Yeah, then again, he has to get that arm warmed up, get used to his targets, and then again, he was pressured by that cornerback on the near side of the field. Right now, the Bruins are getting ready to line up, but right now, the Bruins will appear to be lined up in the shotgun formation. Trips on the far side, twins on the near side. Emil calls for the snap, draws back to pass, lines up for a deep pass to number 15 Chris Watson, and that will go right out of bounds. But that intended receiver was number 15 Chris Watson.
Yeah, another incomplete pass by Emil Picarella. It seemed to just be off target. Chris Watson seemed like he had the matchup that he wanted. Almost burnt the guy, really. Such a shifty guy, shifty big dude, especially for his size, Man, it seems to be that the Bruins might run the ball a little bit right here, try to get some yards on the ground.
Yeah, all right, right now we are waiting to call from their head coach, Coach John Bond, and the referee. All right, Bruins will appear to be lined up in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers either side of the field with a running back to his right. Emil draws back the pass. He has blockers, number 22 to Mary Davis, and he goes for a high pass intended for number 3 Carter Walker, but that went right over his head.
Yeah, 3 and out sadly by the Bruins. I don't know what to say there. Just some high passes by Emil Picarella, a little off target. We usually see those passes, working really well, but start of the game, stuff like that's gonna happen. Maybe some jitters. Still got to get that arm warmed up, but nevertheless, you just got to keep on trucking.
Yeah, at the moment they want to see some pass in action right now. That snap is away for once again a high one, and Jake Ramsey goes up for about a medium kick right around the 50-yard line as he cuts to the middle, cuts to the right, and he slips on his own feet right around the 45.
Jake Brown.
Yeah, it seems to be that number 15, Chris Watson, was ready to get him there, but dude slipped and fell on his back. Nevertheless, kind of a shorter punt there by Jake Ramsey, but like I said, always good field position for the Bruin defense.
Jake Ramsey.
All right, right now the Bruin defense is on the field, getting themselves hyped up. I see Rebels on the field. The ball placed around the 45, with the first down marker being around the 45. Wait, no, sorry, 35. Bruins will be lined up in a Bruin blitz as they once again hands off to his left to number 3, and he is brought down by number 55.
Yeah, number 55 seems to be Mari Hudson. Thank you, Jonas. Start the game, a little confusion here from us up in the booth, but nevertheless, like I said, man, Bruin defensive line is working really hard. Always, big parts of, the stopping game. And Connor, let's see it, man.
All right, Bruins will line up in a Bruin blitz once again. Rebels hand off to his left, but goes out for a quarterback keeper as he slips and trips, and he is tripped by number 4, Day Davis. And I believe it will be a timeout. I'm not completely sure, a little bit confusion, but I do not think that is a timeout. No, that is not. They're just switching out some people and switching out the ball. All right, Bruins will once again be lined up in a man-to-man, not man-to-man, I'm sorry, zone coverage with linebackers and safeties in the backfield. Rebels snap the ball, drops back to pass as he throws a bullet to his receiver, and that will be an incomplete pass. That was a perfect play by number 15, Chris Watson. I'll let you get into that play.
Yeah, good stuff by Christopher Watson, having a little bit of zone coverage there. See, not man-on-man, but, scouted that out, did really well to, cause that incomplete pass. Just a very good athlete, Christopher Watson, on both sides of the ball. We've seen him work hard on offense, getting some receptions there at the wideout position and there at the DB spot.
All right, Bruins will line up in the backfield with number 3, Carter Walker, and number 15, Chris Watson, who made that epic play. But the snap is out, and the kick is away for a very high kick going over the lights. And that is a receiver to number 15, Chris Watson, as he is brought to his knees right around the 25-yard line.
Yeah, 25-yard line. This time we're not just at the 20 with those touchbacks, but near the same spot. We saw Emil last drive, had a 3 straight incomplete passes, over the receiver's head. We've seen him make lots of very good throws this season, so I guess he's just really trying to get that arm warmed up. Maybe something to think about, maybe some short, quick passes like we saw. First touchdown out of the game was a short, quick pass to Carter Walker, number 3. Maybe we want to see more of that, and like I said, last drive, the running game, Day Davis or Solomon Walker, big parts of that offensive game.
Who knows, they might want to experience with some screen. All right, Bruins will line up in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers either side of the field. Neal has number 5, Solomon Walker, to his left as he throws for a bullet straight to number 3, Carter Walker, advancing them for a Bruin first down.
Yeah, nice quick slant route, like I said, man. These short quick passes seem to be working here at the beginning of the game against the Rebels. Emil has a very strong arm. Those strikes are going to be working for us, and that was just a good design play by the coaches.
Yeah, the basic routes work for us too.
But yeah, no doubt, man. Just something like that. Maybe to those long passes Emil isn't ready for here at the beginning of the game.
All right, Bruins will line up in the shotgun formation. Emil has number 5, Solomon Walker, to his left. Emil calls to the ball, draws back to pass. He has blockers. He throws for a bullet to number 3, Carter Walker, but that is a incomplete pass. Yeah, that was definitely the play right there, but that will make it 2nd and 10. The first down marker will be placed on the 35-yard line. But there is a flag on the play. We will see what that is on.
We did see the Rebel player showboating after the play, over Carter Walker. Never know, that might be the reason, but we'll listen
that
here
would
right now.
against us, guys.
Yeah, that's against the Bruins. Yeah, there seems to be a holding call on the Bruins. We'll bring us back 5 yards.
They'll back it up to the 15.
We are on the 15-yard line, seems to be.
All right, so that will make it 1st and 15. First down marker will be placed on the 35. Bruins will appear to be lined up in the shotgun formation. Twins either side of the field with number 5, Sama Walker, to his left in the shotgun formation. I forgot to mention that. Emil waiting for the snap. Calls the snap. Drops back to pass. Yes, Walker rolls out to the far side of the field. Gets that ball out of his hands to number 3, Carter Walker. As Carter Walker leaps for the original line of scrimmage. And I believe he'll just be short of it.
Yeah, seems to be second down. Like you said, Connor tried to leave for that line of scrimmage. Good job by him. These quick passes, man, especially Carter Walker, seems to be his favorite target at the moment for this game. We do see a sub in for Solomon Walker, number 4, Day Davis.
We'll see some power running tonight. All right, Bruins will be lined up in the shotgun formation with 8 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second quarter with 10-7. Bruins lined up in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers either side of the field. Emil has number 4, Day Davis, to his left. Emil draws back to pass, but that is a blocked pass. And as you know, that will be an incomplete pass because he whipped it with his motion.
Yeah, seemed to be kind of just a quick little thing there. Did not want to take the sack, but dude is in his face. A lot of pressure being brought by the Rebel defense, those blitzes. But at the same time, those blitzes do make for open receivers, so this line really needs to bear down right here. Usually they win all these matchups, but just got to keep on working.
Yeah, that was a shutdown play right there. Bruins will be lined up in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers out of the side of the field. Emil has that to his left. Emil drops back to pass. There's a bullet with a slip receiver, number 15, Chris Watson. I think whenever he turned around and went to the circular motion, he slipped. That will bring up the punting team.
Yeah, it seems to be an unfortunate series of events there for the Bruins on offense. Incomplete passes, flags, bringing us back. Some things that we need to just work on getting better as the season as the season comes to the final couple of games. But then again, we see Jake Ramsey about to punt the ball. He's been doing really well. Seeing him to get the defense some good field position.
All right, the snap is away to Jake Ramsey. This punt is away for a very high kick, landing around the 50-yard line as he runs to the near side of the field, but he's right to the Bruins. But that tackle is made by number 9, Cole Spivey.
Jake Ramsey's punt is
Yes, good job there by Cole Spivey. Such a hard worker for the Bruins, offense and defense. Big part of the team. Talked to him earlier, man. He really wants to get out there and play. Loves hitting. More of a defensive guy, but at the same time will play either spot. We've seen him a lot on special teams tonight. And another good punt by Jake Ramsey. He's been doing really well in that subbing spot for number 99, Ryder Sesser.
All right, Bruins will look to be placed in a zone coverage, but that will be a timeout called by Leake Academy. All right, right now I just want to mention our underwriters: Brown Bottling Group, St. Dominic's, Brian Clark Law Firm PLLC, Davis Court Recording, Wealth Point Investments Management, Davis & Williams PLLC, Equity Plus, BP Electric LLC, Bright Business Solutions, Dora and Daryl Thomas, The Tice Family, Old Town Cleaners, Dwayne Crump Videography, Mighty Strong Movies, Land of Protected Services LLC, Total Healthcare Solutions, Matthew Fairbairn, and Taziki's Mediterranean Restaurant in Hattiesville and soon to be in Jackson, and Taylor Wellens Pullets and Dewey APLC. So right now the Bruins are now coming back onto the field with the Rebels already on the field. So at the moment, with 7 minutes and 42 seconds left in the second quarter, and with 10 to 7, Bruins trailing by 3, with the ball being on the Rebels' hands. But right now, the Bruins will be placed in a zone coverage. Excuse me. Rebels are deciding what they're going to do. Rebels also deciding. Rebels call for the snap. Hands off to his left to number 3 as he cuts up the middle, and he is tackled or tripped up by number 22, Demaria Davis, I believe who that was.
Yeah, these runs, man, they've just been coming at us with all these runs, on the running game. Connor, how many passes have we seen, man? Like 1 or 2? One? Just one? Thank you, Range Walker. But man, we need to shut this run out, man.
All right, Bruins will line up in a zone coverage as they once again hand off to his left, but he is tackled by number 68, Robert Clark.
Yeah, Big Rob. Talked to him before the game as well, man. He was very, very excited for this matchup. Seems to bring a lot of energy to that line, to the team as well. Very big, morale boost in him. Always has a great attitude, always has a smile on his face, and loves to play football.
There's a dog on the side. Well, not on the sidelines, but there's like a dog near the sidelines. But right now, the Bruins will be lined up in a Bruin zone coverage. Rebels go for the snap as they go for a quarterback keeper rolling out to the far side of the field. And he is tackled by number 4, Day Davis. And that will be a Leake Academy first down.
Quarterback keepers and halfback runs. Quarterback keepers and halfback runs. I don't know how many times we're going to see this, man, but we need to stack some men on the line there. Make some stops.
All right, Bruins will be placed in a zone coverage. Leake Academy running back to his right. Takes a snap, draws back to pass. He's pressured by number 52, Reginald Vaughn, and he will trip up on the slow feet, the line of scrimmage is being back up in the backfield for about 5 yards. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, great pressure by number 52, Reggie Vaughn. Like we said earlier, first game back in quite a while now. Really excited to get back out there, ready to hit some dudes and beat some brains in. And we saw that their quarterback seemed to be scared, kind of went down there. But brings them back. Let's keep on doing that.
Bruins and that will be a timeout called by, we are waiting who that is. And timeout called by the Bruins, but right now I kind of want to get into our sponsors real quick. Nope. All right, I just kind of want to say this because I'm in that mood. This football broadcast and webcast is made possible by our underwriters, Brown Bottling Group, St. Dominic's, Bryant Clark Law Firm, PLLC, Davis Court Reporting, Wealth Point Investments Management, Davidson Williams, PLLC, Equity Plus, BP Electric LLC, Bright Business Solutions, Dora Adele Thomas, It's Heist Family, Old Town Cleaners, Dwayne Crump Videographers, Heidi Strong Movers, Leonard Protective Services LLC, Total Healthcare Solutions, Matthew Fairbairn, Taziki's Mediterranean Restaurant in Hattiesburg and soon to be Jackson, and Taylor Wellens Pullets and Dewey APLC. So now, as we transfer back onto the game, which was not a pre-recording, that was me actually. So,
that was Connor Odom, man. Connor, what have you been like? Obviously, we've seen a lot of runs as we get back into the game right here.
We need to see some throws.
Yeah, I'd like to see some of them try to make some throws, maybe try to pick some balls off, but they're not giving the Bruins any chances. They've just been running the ball, man.
Yeah, with about 6 minutes left in this remaining second quarter, Bruins will be lined up Bruins blitz, and sorry, that was a very bad call. But So I just want to call that. I'm losing my train of thought. So Jimmy, you just take it over.
Yeah, good stop there by number 68, Robert Clark. Seemed to lose his helmet on the play. Will be subbed out by number 55, Maury Hudson. But nevertheless, just great play all around. We've been making lots of stops. We pushed them back pretty far.
All right, so now that I got my train of thought, Bruins will be lined up in a man-to-man zone coverage. Rebels drop back to pass as he goes in for a bullet, but that is a low pass, and will that be complete? And yes, it will be complete. The ball will be placed around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, third or second pass of the night, I can't really remember, man, but I guess we kind of got our own taste of our medicine. I'm not sure if the Bruins were ready for that, but then again, they seem to be bringing out the kicking team, looking to kick this field goal. Another win for the Bruins, not letting them get a touchdown. We'll see if the Bruins can stop this, or the dude just flat out misses it. Hopefully he does either one.
And then again, I was seeing him pregame. He was making some good kicks. But right now, they're number 61 there, long holder. And that is a up and away kick, and that kick will be good, bringing the score 13 to, if I can fix the score, that would be great. 13-7. Bruins with 1 touchdown, and Leake Academy with 1 touchdown and 2 field goals.
Yeah, obviously you never want to let the opposing team, get points on the board. But then again, like I said, if we can hold them to field goals the whole night and Bruins just get back out there, score touchdowns, that'll be fine. But we need to score touchdowns. We can't get 3 and outs. We can't get all these incomplete passes. or these flags, thrown on us because of holding or stuff like that. We need to get some things going. We need to get some work done. We can't. We know we can. We saw that. We had a 40-0 win that was just full of offense and just great defense, man. But we're looking to see the exact same thing right here.
Yeah, we are definitely looking for some passes tonight. I believe O'Neal has got his arm warmed up, but right now the receivers in the backfield are number 15, Christopher Watson, number 7, Brandon Taylor, and number 3, Carter Walker. The ball being placed on the 40-yard line with number 8 on the opposing team. Running up to kick, jogging, now full sprint, going up for a very long kick. I believe that will be right into the end zone. And that will be a Bruin touchback, and that ball will be placed on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, booming kick for the Rebel kicker. Wow. Gives us another touchback, puts us at the 20-yard line again. Good field position for the Bruins. Lots of good stuff to work with. I think we need to see some more completed throws, but at the same time,
some more running.
We need to see a lot more running, like you said.
Yeah, we need to see a mix of some stuff. But right now the Bruin offense is coming back onto the field with the Rebels already on the field. But right now the Bruins looked to be placed in a shotgun formation. Twin receivers either side of the field. O'Neal has number 22, Demaria Davis, to his right. A new running back, not a new running back, but this game for the night. O'Neal calls for the snap, hands off to number 22 as he powers up the middle, wide open hole. All he has to do is truck that man, and he did. And he runs to the 40-yard, around the 40-yard line, and that will be a Bruin first down. And that first down is brought to you by Davis Court Reporting.
Wow, great stuff we saw there, man. That was awesome. Haven't seen Demaria Davis, run in quite some time. Maybe we want to see some more of that, man. Maybe we want to get some more of that. That was really good.
Yeah, Bruins have a lot of key players, and he is for sure one of them.
No doubt, man. Very key player, a big playmaker for the Bruins.
Bruins will be lined up in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers either side of the field. O'Neal, running back to his left, number 22, Demaria Davis, as he hands off, as he powers up the middle, fights his best, but he will be stopped at the line of scrimmage, making that second and 10. Well, no, that ball will be placed ahead. Sorry for that miscommunication. That will make it 2nd and 7, with the first down being around the 50-yard line. Bruin offensive line will be lining back onto the field. They will be lined up in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers either side of the field. O'Neal, number 22, Demaria Davis to his left. Calls for the snap, drops back to pass, gives blockers. As he rolls up to the far side of the field, throws a last-second pass to number 3, Carter Walker, as he leaps for that first down, and that will be a Bruin first down.
We saw a lot of good on that play. Emil Picarella being smart enough to, get out of the pocket, find his receiver and throw a nice strike to number 3, Carter Walker. Carter Walker, good job by him to fight for that first down. Even with a man on him like that. Very strong dude, very physical guy. Just an athlete, man. Big playmaker, just good stuff. Let's keep that going, though, man.
All right, Bruins will be lined up in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers either side of the field. O'Neal, number 22, Demaria Davis to his left. O'Neal drops back to pass. He rolls out, but that will be a call dead with a flag on the field. False start called by, we are looking for who, but I know that is a false start because I saw him do that little hand motion. So, and that will be called on, we do not know at the moment. And that will be called on the Bruins, making that 1st and 15.
Yeah, 1st and 15 for the Bruins. Getting pushed back a little bit. These penalties, man, have been really haunting us this whole season. We saw some games, like at Jay, Brandon Taylor getting called for a few fouls, and here we see some holding here. But, nothing that we can't fix with 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Bruins line up in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers on the side of the field. Hill has blockers. He goes for a last-second pass to number 3, Carter Walker, and that will be an incomplete pass.
Yeah, incomplete pass. Good throw by Emil Picarella on target there, but Carter Walker couldn't keep it in there. It was hit right after he caught the ball, so really tough play there to make.
Making that 2nd and 15. Line of scrimmage is placed right around the 45-yard line. But right now they are doing something. I do not know. They are backing them up, just not even backing them up. All right. Oh, sorry, 2nd and 15. Bruins line up in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers on the side of the O'Neal. twin receivers either side of the field. Emil hands off, and he will get a gain of 3, making that 3rd and 12.
Yeah, 3rd and 12, man. It'd be really nice to see a score, right before the halftime. Try and do what Simpson did last week. Get some momentum going into halftime, going into the locker room. But I think it's going to be really important for us to get something going here. Get the morale up, get the spirit going, get that momentum. Continuously going. But never want to force anything. Never want to force any late game mishaps.
All right, Bruins line up in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers out of the side of the field. Emil getting ready to snap. He signals Solomon Walker to his left. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. He has blockers. He rolls out to the far side of the field, decides to take it, and he hits the line of the original line of scrimmage.
Seemed to be offsides by one of the Rebel defenders. I don't know if they called that or not.
It was most definitely. I saw his foot cross the plane. But we are away.
Waiting to call, but seems to be 4th down for the Bruins. I don't know how that wasn't a call. I don't understand that right there, Connor.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that either. But it is a minute 57 seconds left in this remaining second quarter with the score 13-7. All right, Bruins are kicking off with number 12 Jake Ramsey setting up for kick for a very high but low kick, very high but short kick, and that ball will be rolled to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, great punt there inside the 20-yard line. Seems to be right there at the 15. Another great punt by Jake Ramsey, number 12. He's been doing really well for us on special teams. Minute 46 seconds left. Last week we were in the spot and the Cougars, got that late pre-halftime touchdown, which kind of started the drive to, make a comeback. But I think the Bruins are going to really want to make a stop right here. Not let them get anything either on the run or in the air. Going to halftime with a steady mind of knowing what to do.
Bruins will line up in a Bruin blitz. Rebels go for a handoff to his left, but I know that was a false start as I saw the receiver go across the plane early. So that will look to be backing them up 5. That will look to be backing them up 5 yards, making the ball. Well, making that 1st and 15, with them being placed on around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, around the 10-yard line, good field position to work for the Bruin defense. Minute 44 seconds left, 13-7. Rebels lead, excuse me. Connor, we need to stop here, man. We can't let these. We
always need stops.
These late game touchdowns come back to haunt us.
Bruins will line up in a Bruin blitz as they once again hand off to number 3, but he is intercepted by number 52. Number 52, Reggie Vaughn. There we go.
Yeah, wrapped up. Big play for a big man, Reggie Vaughn. Good job to just snuff that out completely. Did really well there, wrapping up on that man. Good stuff. We're seeing some really good stuff, Connor. Hopefully we just keep that going and just make a few more going into halftime and just come right back out and play some more football.
All right, Bruins will line up in a most definitely Bruin blitz. Rebels call for the ball for a very low snap. That's a fake handoff, and that is a quarterback keeper as he is brought down by number 15, Chris Watson, and that will make it 3rd and 3.
Yeah, good job there by number 15, Chris Watson, seeing that quarterback keeper. Man, I don't know how many times he's run the ball, man. it's been quite a few times, man. Him and the running back combined for a lot of yards tonight.
All right, Bruins line up in a Bruin blitz as they hand off to, they go for a quarterback keeper, and that will be a 1st down for the Rebels.
Okay, good stop there by number 5, Solomon Walker. Seems to be 3rd and.
No, I'm just telling you the time. It's 36 seconds.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, 36 seconds left. Seems to be that's going to be all that she wrote for this first half of play here at Leake Academy. Yeah, man, as we see the time just continuously rolling down, they're going to try to get a last-second play on, maybe like a Hail Mary, but,
Bruins will go up for Bruins will line up in a Bruin blitz as he hands off to his left, and he will run up the middle for not a 1st down, making that 15 seconds and continuing going down. What will they do? And will they stop? But that will be a timeout called by Leake Academy, and right now I just kind of want to read these sponsors. So, this football broadcast and webcast is made possible by our underwriters: Brown Bowling Group, St. Dominic's, Bryant Clark Law Firm PLLC, Davis Court Reporting, Wealthpoint Investments Management, Davis & Williams PLLC, Equity Plus, BP Electric LLC, Bright Business Solutions, Warren Thomas, Old Town Cleaners, Dwayne Crump Videographers, Mighty Strong Movers, Leonard Protective Services LLC, Total Healthcare Solutions, Matthew Fairbairn, Taziki's Mediterranean Restaurant in Hattiesburg and soon to be in Jackson, and Taylor, Wellens, Pullets, and Dewey APLC. So now, we go back onto the field with the Bruins coming back onto the field with the Rebels still huddled up, trying to make that 10 seconds decision left in this second quarter. And the problem I'm saying the final quarter, but I actually mean the final quarter of the half.
Yeah. It's all good, man. But anyway, take 10 seconds left. They might try to get like a Hail Mary or something like that off right before. Try to do something. As we see the homecoming mates coming out, looking very dashing.
Oh yeah, it's because this is their homecoming game.
This is their homecoming game. It would be nice for the Bruins to get an upset right here at Leake Academy on their homecoming game. Unfortunate for the Rebels, but at the same time, we don't care.
All right, Bruins will be lined up in a man-to-man coverage. I see them in the backfield as they go for the last second, and they go for an incomplete pass. And with 6 seconds left in this remaining second quarter, I thought the Bruins would go for. I guess they thought that they would go for a Hail Mary, but they did not.
6 seconds left to play in the
But yeah, 6 seconds left. I might try to do the exact same thing. You know, I don't think the Bruins are gonna let that happen, man. Seem to be like a cloud formation. You know, DB's very, very, very far back. You know, expecting like a Hail Mary. You never know. They might try to. Yeah, exactly. Maybe try to get a run in. I don't know.
Bruins will line up in a Bruin blitz with 3 DBs in the backfield as they power up the middle, and he is brought down by number 4, Day Davis, and that ends this first half. And I believe we will hand it off to Rank Walker, and we are interviewing
Mr. Casarino. Bruin fans, stay tuned for this halftime show brought to you by our fine sponsor.
Hello everyone, I'm Rains Walker and this is the Bryant Clark halftime show. We are here live at Leake Academy in Madison, Mississippi, where your St. Joe Bruins are heading against the Rebels. Currently we are down 13-7, but it's been a really hard-fought game, and the defense has been playing really good in my opinion. A couple really good stops by our defense, and Robert Clark is looking like he's having a heck of a game out there. On offense, you know, we're playing a really good team. They're 5-1 on the year. 2-0 in league play, and they got a stout defense, but I think we're doing well. Tonight, joining me is Mr. Casarino. He is the teacher of print and journalism and Bruin broadcasting, and he also runs Bruin News Now. He does a really good job of that, so we'll be interviewing him tonight and talking to him about how he got into that and just his background and all that. So, Mr. Casarino.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir?
Doing fine. A little steamy out here. It's a little warm up here in the press box.
Yes, sir.
But man, we are really, literally in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's like there's nothing out here but the school. That's it. Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, we were driving out here, man. It was like 3 minutes away or something, and I just didn't see anything. It was just all dirt and trees, and it was weird. But
yeah, there's nothing out here. I mean, even downtown Madison isn't much to look at. I think they have one store.
Yeah, you're right.
I think a gas station. That's it.
Yeah, it was a gas station, but yeah, we're here right now and trying to do our best to get this broadcast going. And
we had problems with WJXC. We had the cell service out here is not very good. I'll just put it that way. And we broadcast using a cell phone to get to the radio station. So we're lucky we have a live video stream. We just could not get a cell signal to transmit the radio version of this game back to the WJXC studio on the campus of St. Joseph.
Yes, sir. I don't want to quite get into your background. I just kind of want to get your thoughts on the game so far. What you think about it?
I'm no expert in football by far, but the last drive looked pretty good for the Bruins. They kind of shot themselves in the foot there, but we're only down by one score, so there's a lot of hope in the second half. They can come out and make some adjustments, come out firing in the second half. We got a shot at pulling this off. It'd be a big victory, I think, if they did, because of the record that Leake Academy has going into the game. I think they've only lost one game. I think they're 5-1.
Yes, sir.
If we're able to knock them off, I know we're here at homecoming. It'd be nice to come out of this game 1-0 at homecoming games, going into our own homecoming next week.
That's right. You know, Leake Academy, they're a real run-heavy team, kind of like a Navy University-style offense. But I think their goal is to try to wear us down on the defense. But we look like we were hanging in there and playing tough. So I'm proud of our guys for that. On the offensive side, Carter Walker, he played great. He had, I think, a 74-yard touchdown on one of the drives, like third or fourth.
That was in the first quarter, I believe, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. You're right. That was a great play. I think it was a screen pass to the left. He just ran all the way, outran all the defenders, turned on the afterburners, and then got into the end zone. So that was awesome.
That's our only score for the first half. So we got to hope we can come back and match that up in the second half.
Yes, sir.
Pull this out.
To get a good game of defense and not a lot of points, but hopefully we can get some points together and come back and win this thing. So kind of want to get into you and your background and how you got into broadcasting, because I mean a lot of us don't know that. So kind of how'd you get started?
Well, this Reigns, this is a second career for me at St. Joseph Catholic School. I spent 25, 30 plus years in the news business, mainly in print. Ran the Capitol Bureau for the Sun Herald in Biloxi. Was up here in Jackson year-round, 7 days a week, 12 months out of the year, and manned our Capitol Bureau up here for 15 years. Left there and went to Meridian, where I ran the newsroom in the Meridian Star for about 4 years. Did the same thing in Hattiesburg for a year. That was when Katrina hit. And then got into media advising and consulting after that with my own company. Decided to get into teaching because it's something I always wanted to do, and the time was right. This was back in 2010. And I went through the University of Mississippi's Teach Mississippi Institute, which is the ultimate certification program for professionals like me. So we don't go back to school. Technically, we don't go back to school and get a degree. We just get our teaching certificate through them. And it allows us to go to high school and teach. And that's what I did. That's where I wound up. Now, I did go back to school about 4 years ago. I worked on a master's degree, and I did get that in December of 2017. So I have a master's in educational leadership with an emphasis in Catholic education.
Yeah. Now, if you go in Mr. Castellino's classroom, the first thing you see is a bunch of plaques and awards on his wall. I mean, there's got to be like 20 of them.
It's not me. A couple of them, some of them are. My diplomas and such. But all that stuff you see on the wall in the classroom, that's mostly done by students. That's all awards and honors that students in the journalism program have won from St. Joe. We've had a very successful program since I took it over in 2012. I kind of rebuilt it from scratch. When I took it over, we just had print. We had a newspaper and we had a yearbook. And we weren't necessarily in very good shape, but we worked on that, got it in shape, and kind of gradually added new wrinkles every year. We started off with a streaming radio station that broadcast or webcast live high school football games from St. Joe, home and away. That was back in 2013. Then that segued into actually broadcasting the games on a local radio station, which now has its studio in my classroom. That's WJXC Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, 107.9. Then we got into streaming video and started doing streaming video a few years ago, with the audio from the video being the same audio over the radio. And right about the same time we started, well actually in 2015, we started Bruin News Now, our weekly newscast. Got students in my broadcast class put together every week. And that's been very successful. We've the students have produced the #1 high school newscast in Mississippi. They won that twice. They were finalists for best newscast for about 3 or 4 years. In addition to being the best newscast, won some international awards for their work with their newscast. So they've done really well. It's been a very good program, and I've got a great group of people, and the folks who are here tonight broadcasting this game are all part of it. Most of them are. Connor was last year. He's not this year. You were a senior. You decided not to take my program. I don't know why.
Look, I can't do anything about it, but I wanted to take Bruin News now. That's all I got to say.
But hey, you're here, and as I told other people, I would never turn away a student who's interested in doing anything in my class related to broadcasting equipment. And it's a testament to you as an example. You came in, said you wanted to do this, and I said, hey, come on, come join us.
Yeah, so, it's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it. It's really is an honor to come out here and be the cameraman.
Well, you're doing more than cameraman. You're hosting a halftime show.
Cameraman and halftime show. That's
so yeah, you're doing pretty good work. Pretty good work, I must say. Would have liked to have had you in the class, but that doesn't mean you can't help out.
Yeah.
We got basketball coming up. We got baseball coming up. And we intend to live stream that and broadcast it over the radio. So you're welcome to help us out.
Yes, sir. I would love to. So I think right now the Leake Academy Rebels homecoming queens, or the homecoming court, is out right now, and they're trying to announce the homecoming queen.
Yeah, we'll be doing that next week.
We will.
So hopefully we'll come out of this game unscathed in homecoming matches. We'll be 1-0 in homecoming games going into next week's homecoming game. And when we win that one, we'll be undefeated in homecoming games.
Yeah, that's the goal, to go 2-0 in the homecoming games. And hopefully we can win prom game, if there's a prom game. I don't know if there is what. But, so I remember in the class of 2017, I think, Matthew Henley graduated, went to Ole Miss, kind of did their newscasting system.
Well, Matthew's kind of, I'd say sort of like, you're not in my class, but Matthew came up to me in his junior year and wanted to audition for Bruin News Now. He did. Decided to take the class. Turned out to be an amazing talent. Anchored the newscast for most of that year. And went on to University of Mississippi, where he just graduated this past year and received the highest journalism award for the School of Journalism. So he interned in 60 Minutes. We've had quite a few people who've gone through the program that I teach and have gone on to study journalism. I've got Joshua Clayton, who's up in Memphis working with the Grizzlies. We've got John Lee, who graduated a couple of years before Matthew, and he's working at the Madison Journal. Got Matthew, who's now trying to break into the music industry, but if he wanted to get into broadcast, he could do anything he wanted, I think. We got a bunch of people who are graduates of St. Joe who are up at the School of Journalism and Media up at Ole Miss. You've got Jack Clemens, who I believe is watching this stream tonight. He's up there, and he's got a radio show on Rebel Radio. And we got Leah Blevins, who's anchoring the newscast. I think Hannah D is also anchoring up there. So we got a lot of students who leave school after they're in our classes and get into journalism. Some of them don't. Some of them are going on to law school. We got a few of them in law school right now. Benjamin Payne up in Virginia in law school. Jack Hall, he graduates in May from law school over Ole Miss. And you got folks like JoJo Couture, who got an accounting degree. He's working up in Memphis. And he's an example of, he was the first one who did this Bruin Sports Radio. And he went on to study accounting at Ole Miss. And while he was there at Ole Miss, was actually calling, he and Matthew Henry were calling the Lady Rebels softball games on the radio. So there's a lot to be said for the program here. So it's a great program. Kids learn a lot. I mean, a lot of folks learn a lot. I know you've picked up quite a bit just in the past few weeks working on the radio station.
I have. I still don't know all the different cords and cables and stuff, but I'm learning a lot about the camera and
it's like he's talking about this maze of equipment and cords up here in the press box. They got wires going everywhere.
It's a disaster.
Plugged into all kind of different outlets, and it's amazing to get this to work every week that we do.
Yeah, on this mixer, you got about, I don't know, 25 to 30 buttons here, so you got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
This man, Mr. Casarino, knows what he's doing. How long have you been doing it again?
Well, I've been at St. Joe since 2011, and I took over journalism in 2012. Look, we got a great school. We have a great faculty. We have strong leadership with Dr. Kinsey, and it's hard not to like this program because everybody on campus, the parents, the students, they see what we do every week. We produce a newscast every week, and not just any old newscast. It's professional-looking stuff. I would put our weekly newscast up against anything on the weekend from local TV stations in Jackson. I've even had people watch our newscast thinking it was a local TV station. But they do some amazing work. A lot of your colleagues in the senior class. I'm getting ready to have a couple of you guys here who work with you tonight on the football game, Jonas Goss and Jimmy Thomas. I'm going to get them on TV too in the next couple of weeks. I think James is going to be anchoring the sports maybe next week.
Yeah, I think, what's crazy is me, Jonas, Jimmy, and Landon, this is actually our first year doing this. Connor's the only one who's been doing it since, I guess, 7th grade, so we're all new. And I think I'm the newest. I'll take it back. Landon's only done it once.
Yeah.
I came in about maybe a quarter way through the season or whatever, maybe the second or third game, something like that.
That's okay. I mean, it would have been great if I had all four y'all in my class for a couple of years, but I'll take what I can get. And all I need is students who are interested, willing to try some things, take a chance, and jump in head first. And if it doesn't work, you try something else.
Yeah, that's some good advice for people that are interested in something, but they feel uncomfortable about trying it out. Just see what you're good at. You never know if you're going to be really good or not if you don't try it. So.
And I'll tell you, for folks out there who are listening and maybe thinking about St. Joe as a school, we've got a lot of great things going on at the school. We've got the best high school student media program in the state, barring any. You also have some great faculty, some other great programs. Got a great fine arts program, great teachers in math and science, and language arts. And if you're out there thinking about it, you need to get in touch with the school and come out for a tour. Get in touch with Miss Tricia Harris and set up something. The phone number is 898-4100. And call and set up time for a tour.
Yeah, out of all the private schools in Mississippi I've been to, I'd say St. Joe's one of the nicest. So yeah, definitely come down for a tour if you're a 6th grader or transfer student looking at a school to come to. So that's a big thing.
Well, heck, go a step further. Invite everybody out for homecoming next week.
Yep, that's
Homecoming's
right.
next week. St. Joe plays Sacred Heart out of Hattiesburg on campus at 7 o'clock.
I think it's the first matchup, right?
It is. I don't think we played Sacred Heart. Certainly not since I've been here. That's a Catholic school down in Hattiesburg. One of a few in the Biloxi Diocese.
Excuse me, I think I've got a little ahead of
We've got a couple down on the Gulf Coast. Three on the Gulf Coast. Pascagoula, Biloxi, and then Bay St. Louis. But yeah, I mean, y'all want a taste of what it's like at St. Joe? Come on down for homecoming and see. You'll get to meet a lot of people. Run into some teachers, run into some administrators, and kind of see the kind of a family atmosphere it is out there, because that's what it is. It's a great family atmosphere at all the home football games, and all the sporting events we have.
I think the homecoming queen just was announced. That was a screaming you just heard. Yep. Not really sure who it is, but
I don't think I know him.
I don't think we know them. But other than just broadcasting at St. Joe, kind of tell us about your family.
Well, my wife teaches at St. Joe. She teaches there. I have a daughter who's who's a junior. I've got a son who's in 8th grade. They've both been coming here since the 7th grade. Like I said, it's just a great place for our children. Look, I'm from New Orleans originally. I'm a product of a Catholic school. I went to Jesuit High School in New Orleans, probably the best Catholic high school in the city of New Orleans. And I knew if I wanted to teach, if I was going to teach, I wanted to teach in a Catholic school setting. And this was the perfect place. It's been a perfect fit. I've been here since 2011. And it's been a great fit for me. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah.
We would like to thank you for attending I just like working with kids. I like helping them out and like making a difference and trying to help kids get their lives in order and prepare themselves for life in college and life as an adult.
Yeah, because when somebody asks those kids, 5 years later, they're going to be like, who taught you how to speak that well? They're going to be like, Mr. Casarino. That guy was something special.
Well, I hope that's what people think, but you never know.
I know Mr. Casarino doesn't like me saying this, but we have 3 minutes left before the start of the third quarter. We've been having some trouble saying the quarters. I don't know why, but some of our broadcasting team thinks the final quarter is the second quarter. Don't know why, but
well, that's all right. We'll get it fixed before the end of the season. We got 4 games left, including this one.
Really? 4 games?
I think. After this, right?
I guess
we
you're
got,
right.
a two home game stand coming up, and then the following game will be the final game.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So this season's kind of flying by.
So for football, we do all this, but for basketball and baseball, how is it any different? Kind of just setting up.
Well, it's going to be a little different with basketball because we've got some new equipment in the gym as far as video equipment is concerned. Things will be a lot smoother for us on the tech side. On the side where people are watching on streaming video, it's not going to be that much different. We're going to have the video, you'll have the audio from our radio crew, and it'll also be broadcast on WJXC just like the football games. Unlike tonight, because I'm telling you, we don't have a signal. I can't make any phone calls out. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
They got this new system of this new video equipment in the gyms to make it a lot easier for us to video the games. So it's not going to be that much different for viewers and listeners. It'll be a little easier, I think, for the announcers. I'm not sure how the baseball is going to be set up yet. I'm still going to work on that. I've got some time before baseball season kicks in.
Yeah, I know my parents are listening right now, but speaking of the Wi-Fi, it's just not very good. And I tried to send a message to Mom and Dad. I took a picture of this place. I was like, Country Bumpkin, USA.
No, we're not going to say that. We're out in the middle of nowhere for sure, but it's actually a nice campus. It's a nice campus, a beautiful field. I haven't been able to see the campus, but we say it's out in the boondocks, as they say. It is. There's not much out there.
Yes,
but that doesn't mean that the campus is not bad. This is a pretty nice campus. They got a great crowd out here too.
Yeah, they got.
And they're nice people. I've been out there during the first quarter, kind of mingling, walking around, talking to folks, getting something to eat. I've been made welcome. People made me feel welcome. Helped us set up with the Wi-Fi system with no issues. Got us a spot here in the press box. I mean, not much more you can ask when you go to an away game.
That's right. It's a great field. Good student section. But I'm hearing AC/DC, which means start of the third quarter is about to come up, and the guys are stretching right now.
And we're waiting on our radio crew to come back from their halftime break.
Yeah. I think a couple of those guys are down there in the stands, but we'll just keep talking before the start of the third quarter.
Well, first quarter of the game, first quarter of the academic quarter, first academic quarter at St. Joe comes to an end next week.
That's right.
I'm not talking about first quarter football game. The first quarter of the academic quarter comes to an end next week. Kind of hard to believe that the first quarter is history after next week.
It's crazy, I'm a senior this year, so it's been flying by for me, but I guess I'm looking forward to college. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go to Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College and play golf.
That's good. You'll do well there. It's a good school. Good area of the state, too, down in Perkinston, right?
Perkinston, yes, sir. I went down there and took a visit about 2 weeks ago, and I loved the campus. The coach was great.
It's a nice area. I mean, when I lived and worked on the Gulf Coast for the Sun Herald, I'm very familiar with MGCCC, Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. They've got a couple of branches down there, one in Gulfport. I think they've got a couple others elsewhere. It's a good school. It's one of the better community colleges. Mississippi has an excellent community college system.
Yeah,
really good. If you're not sure about going to college and what you want to do, it's a great place to kind of get your first 2 years and knock them out. And then you get up to Ole Miss, USN, Mississippi State, Jackson State, wherever you want to go. And he got 2 years of college out on the books.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 more left.
And I think Hines Community College has 12,000 students, which is a lot for a community college.
Yep.
And then Gulf Coast is right behind it at number 2 in Mississippi with like 10,000. So,
Raines, I'm going to turn this over to Jonas Goss, who's over here waiting to get on the air. Yep, I'm going to turn on my headset.
How you been, Jonas?
I've been good, Raines. I've been good.
Did you get yourself something to eat?
No, I didn't. I didn't get anything to eat, but I'm fine. I'm okay.
Yeah. Shout out to my mom, actually. She got us Chick-fil-A before we headed up here, an hour and 20 minutes away. She wanted to make sure we were all set and ready to go and our heads were right. So I know my mom's listening right now. Thank you,
Thank
Mom.
you, Miss Walker, for the Chick-fil-A. It was real good, even though Connor ate Jimmy's sandwich.
All right, I'm going to turn my mic over to Jimmy. We're about 20 seconds till third quarter.
How you doing, Jimmy?
Pretty good, Jonas. How we doing, Bruin fans?
So Jimmy, give me your thoughts on that first half and what you want to see the Bruins come out and do the second half.
You know, lots of good work. You know, Bruin offense, you know, they came out pretty strong there. First quarter, you know, second quarter kind of, you know, maybe quieted down a little bit, but, you know, lots of running we've seen from this Rebel offense. You know, virtually like maybe 4 or 5 passes so far in the game. You know, Bruins have seen a lot of running, and I think they're going to adjust to it right here in this half. You know, had some trouble there at the first half. At the same time, you know, we got a lot of game left, and you know, seems like the Bruins are going to want it more.
Yeah, so just to reintroduce myself, my name is Jonas Goss, and I will be doing your play-by-play for the second half. So we have number 7, Brandon Taylor, number 3, Carter Walker, number 15, Christopher Watson back deep for the Bruins to receive, and Leake Academy's kicker, number 8, is lining up to make this initial kickoff. He's walking up, and that ball is away. A high kick that will look to go out of the back of the end zone, and it will be a touchback, and the Bruins will bring the ball out to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, another booming kick by that Rebel kicker, man. It seems like we started off with all those touchbacks, you know, for that Bruin offense, you know, starting at that 20-yard line, you know, good field position nevertheless. But I'm really looking forward to seeing, you know, Emil, you know, adjust with those throws. You know, we saw him through a lot of, you know, missed throws, you know, high throws, off-target throws. But, you know, nevertheless, I think he's going to adjust right now and, you know, make those strikes that he didn't in that first quarter.
So we see the Bruins come out. Duos both sides of the field. Your receivers are Taylor, Hornback, Watson, and Walker. Amir Picarella's about to take the snap. He takes the snap, hands it off to number 22, Demario Davis. He gets about 2 yards before he's stopped by a gang of Leake Academy players.
Yeah, positive yards there for Demario Davis. We saw him get that nice, huge run there at the first half. You know, we haven't really seen him much at that running back spot, but, you know, so far he's been doing really well, and I'm excited to see him, you know, keep on running. But then again, we got to see our key guys like Day Davis back there, Solomon Walker get some more runs on.
Yeah, so the Bruins will come out in the same set. Davis to the left of Picarella. Picarella takes the snap, drops back, looks right, fires that ball away. It was almost caught by Chris Watson as he laid out to make a catch, but he did drop it just at the end. So the Bruins will reattempt to play on 3rd and 10.
Yeah. Some of the short passes, you know, seem to work a lot for Emil there at the end of the second quarter. You know, maybe some of those short passes are what we need from him. Maybe not so much longer passes, but short and quick, you know, always wins the game.
So trips far side of the field, a single receiver to the near side. Picarella is in the shotgun with Davis to his left. Picarella takes the snap, drops back, rolls right. He's running, looking downfield. He will make a last-ditch effort to throw, and that ball will be caught by Chris Watson. We're trying to see if it's a first down. That will be a first, so good job by Picarella scrambling out to his right and finding Watson for that first down.
Yeah, good decision making, you know, seeing that the pocket was collapsing, way to get out of there. You know, throw a simple strike to number 15, Christopher Watson.
Yeah, so the Bruins will come back out, trips, switch to near side of the field with the long receiver on the far side. Picarella has Davis to his right in shotgun. He's waiting for the snap. He takes the snap, drops back, looks left, fires to Carter Walker that will be bobbled, but he will make the catch, and he's fighting for extra yardage, and he will be brought down at about the 41-yard line for a Bruin first down. But he does look to be, he's down on that field right now, does look to be a bit shaken up, but we see him. He's trying to get up at the moment.
Yeah, good smart play there by Emil Picarella and Carter Walker. Carter Walker, way to get that strike, go around the defender, get that first down. Good work being put around on all sides of the board here, man. Good stuff by this Bruin offense to start off this, third quarter.
Yeah, Jimmy, like you said, way to go, Bruins. Great start to the second half as they are trying to erase this 13-7 lead that Leake Academy does have at the moment. It is 10:51 left to go in the third quarter, and your Bruins have been moving the ball. We got 2 first downs, Jimmy, and you're looking to get some more.
Yeah, looking to get some more, man. It'd be really nice to see the Bruins get a quick touchdown here to start off the third quarter.
So the Bruins will come back out. We have trips to the near side of the field, a lone receiver to the far side. Your receivers are Taylor, Hornback, Chaplin, and Watson, with Day Davis to the right of Picarella. Picarella's in the shotgun. He's talking to his line, awaiting the snap. The snap is off. He drops back, looks right, throws a bubble screen to Day Davis that will be stopped right around the line of scrimmage. So we look to have second and about 9.
Yeah, Day Davis being someone we haven't heard from him as much. Usually he's such a big part, that offense and defense. It'd be nice to see him get some more runs off, get out there, bust through that line of scrimmage, put some points on the board. My fault.
Yeah, so Jimmy, we had the Bruins come out in the same set, except Hornback comes in for Chaplin. Mills takes the snap, hands it right off to Davis, and he will bust through that O-line for about a gain of about 1, maybe. Or maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage. So he did lose a yard as you see the chains back up. So we will have 3rd and 10 as the Bruins look to the sideline for their play. We see them come out in the same trip set with Taylor on the far side, Walker, Hornback, and Watson on the near side with Day Davis to the right of Picarella. Picarella's looking to his receivers, talking to them, making sure they know the play. This big third down. He takes the snap, drops back, looks left, fires to Carter Walker, who will jump back and try to make a juke, but he will be stopped short of the first down. So we will have about 4th and 4. We'll see if the Bruins stay on the field and attempt it.
It seems to be that they might just go for it here, man. Looks to be that Emil Picarella and Brandon Taylor look to be getting the play call from, Coach Bond, seeing what they want to do here. So far, so good. Not bad by this Bruin offense. Been getting a lot of throws on. Haven't seen much runs. We saw that one by Demarie Davis, a little short gain there. But excited to see Emil show that arm off a little more.
Yeah. So Jimmy, we do see St. Joe take a timeout here, as Coach Bond will talk to his guys about this upcoming 4th and 4 play. So, Jimmy, what do you think they'll come out here and do as they attempt to get the first?
I think, honestly, Jonas, maybe some of the short passes might work. Maybe throwing another slant route to, Christopher Watson. Maybe try to beat someone on an out route. You never know, but this running game, hasn't been too bad for us tonight. Maybe try to give Rebels some more of their own medicine. Try to shock them right there with that run by either Solomon, Day, Demarie. Maybe have a quarterback keeper. You never know.
So yeah, Jimmy, you was just talking about that run. So we do see Day Davis at the tailback, but it's 4th and 4. They might look to put this ball in the air as we have trips on the far side with the near receiver, a 1-on-1 to the near side, Christopher Watson against number 6. We'll see if they bully number 6 on this play. But Picarella's getting his guys straight, talking to everybody, make sure they know the play. Davis is to his left at the tailback. Picarella takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws the short slant pass to Christopher Watson that will be complete for a Bruin first down, and Christopher Watson will be taken down at about the 44-yard line.
Yeah, great decision-making by the coaches there. Good job by Coach Brown. Getting ready for that. Christopher Watson, clutch player for us there at the end, that out receiver.
Yeah, so we see the Bruins come back out in the same set, trips far side, a long receiver near side with Picarella and Davis in your backfield. Picarella takes the snap, hands it off to Davis, who will run left for about a 12 or about a 15-yard gain. So he saw a hole and busted through that hole to get about 15 yards for your Bruins, as he will be brought down at about they will spot him down at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I've been wanting to see, man. See some more runs by Davis. He's such a unit on the field, both offense and defense. That running back spot, obviously, they want him at defense, but at the same time, it's so fun to watch him get the ball, carry it, get some yards for the Bruins.
Yeah, Jimmy. So we see number 5 Solomon Walker come in to replace Davis at the tailback position, and we move to twins receivers on both sides, as Picarella will be alone in the backfield with extra blockers. Carter Walker comes in motion. It will be a jet sweep as he will take the handoff. He runs back, tries to cut up the middle, and he will be brought down about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we see a lot sometimes, Carter Walker getting those jet sweeps that seem to work a lot, and, seem to work with Tay Littleton, number 1, who's out for the season now with the
gang tackle that time by
ACL
the
injury. But,
second down
man,
and 15.
stuff like them may work, but at the same time, we want to be conservative with what we have and not try to force things.
So we see the Bruins come back out. Twins receivers both sides. Amir will be joined by, appears to be Solomon Walker in the backfield. Amir will take the snap, drop back, look left, throws a bullet to the sideline that will be brought in by number 3 Carter Walker. He's fighting defenders, tried to shrug off about three defenders, and he gets about 5 yards back on that play. So we will see the Bruins at the original, just a yard above the original line of scrimmage. So we will play 3rd and 9.
Yeah, good job by the Bruins to keep on prowling down there on the field. Seems to be like we have really, really, really good field position right here. I'm looking forward to seeing them put 6 points on the board, Jonas.
Yeah, I am too, Jimmy. Picarella has trips far side, twins near side, and he's alone in this backfield in shotgun formation with 5 linemen. So we'll see where they go. He takes the snap, drops, looks left, trying to scramble with it. Just throws it up to avoid getting sacked, and we will have a flag, so we might see a roughing the passer, and the Bruins might get a free first down depending on what this flag is.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, you never know. If it is roughing the passer, it'd be really good for this Bruin campaign. But man, it seemed to be that the pocket just kind of collapsed there. Linemen have been working really hard on that. They've been doing a lot of stuff for this Bruin offense and defense. But good job by Emil to make that quick decision. Listen and try to see what the referees call on that flag.
Yeah, so everyone, what you're seeing here is a meeting between the officials trying to figure out what the call was on that play. It wasn't a backfield, so it's in the family of a hold or a roughing the pass or maybe a face mask. But it was definitely after Emil got rid of the ball, so it appears to be a roughing the passer as the refs will go over it, as we see all 5 refs meeting, and they will. I'm trying to see if they're gonna walk this ball back, Jimmy. But they look like they're lining up to walk this ball back, and the League Academy player is asking what he did. So that will be a roughing the passer, as they will walk the ball to the 22-yard line, and it will be a first down. We will get 4th and 1 from the 22, about 4th and 1. So the Bruins will get I don't know what they call that, Jimmy, but
yeah, I'm a little confused as well, but it seems to be a lot of chirping going on from the Rebel sideline. These Rebel fans do not seem very happy about this call.
Yeah, and these Rebel fans aren't happy about that. And they're letting the officials know with raining boos down from the sidelines, but the Bruins are coming up to the line of scrimmage, as Picarella will look to his sideline awaiting the play.
Yeah. a little bit of confusion here. Not really knowing exactly what this is, but Bruin fans will try to tell you as much as we can. It seems to be that the balls just keep on moving down the line.
Yeah, Jimmy, they walk this ball back. That's a roughing the passer, and the Bruins will get 15 yards on the first down. So we will see the Bruins attempt a first down from the.
Yeah, roughing the passer, like you said, Jonas. But this ball keeps on moving. A lot of chirping going on from the players, coaches, sideline. Nobody's happy about this, but Bruin fans will take whatever they can get.
Yeah, so the Bruins will, like you said, Jimmy, the Bruins will line up for 1st and 10 at about the 19-yard line. And nice to get back to football. We have twins on both sides of the field, Piccarello in the backfield, joined by Demario Davis. We seen Day-Day Davis back there, but Demario Davis is alongside him. Piccarello takes the snap, hands out to Davis as he fights out to his left for about. He fights back to the line of scrimmage, so I don't think he will lose. You see the change backing up, so he lost 2 yards on that play.
Loss of a yard on the play.
My apologies for everyone at home. I took a brief pause. It got kind of loud in here, Jimmy. These Rebel fans are making themselves hurt.
They seem to get a little bit rowdy, seem to get a little chippy out there, man. Time keeps on clicking down. About 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, so the Bruins will line up trips far side and twins near side. Piccarello in the backfield by himself. He takes the snap, looks left, and he will scramble a little lateral forward to Christopher Watson for about 3 yards, just 1 yard above the original line of scrimmage. So the Bruins will play 3rd and 9. It looked like Piccarello was going to scramble there, Jimmy, but he just flipped it forward to Watson.
Yeah, man. Like you said, it would have been nice to see him, get some yards on his feet there. It seems like he could have got some more yards from that pass, but whatever you can get, man. If we're going forward, then we're doing something right.
Yeah, so the Bruins just got to play from their sideline, as Emil will have twins on both sides of the field with Day-Day Davis to his right in the backfield. He will take the snap, drop back left, throws a pick, and that ball is being returned out to about the 23-yard line. So Emil just loaded up left and threw the ball, and the DB was in the right place at the right time, Jimmy.
Yeah, unfortunate series, man. Seems like the ball was, seems like things were really going the Bruin way, but sadly, things have been shot out by that interception. Whole new ball game now, man. Going the other way. It seemed like the Bruins might have been able to get some points on the board, but at the same time, can't do anything about it now. Can only harp on it now. Just got to get back on defense and make some more work. Seems like you see 15 push for Watson, rallying the troops.
Yeah, so we see the Bruins come out in defense with a zone look, but the ball will be snapped, handed off to number 3. He will run left, and he's free. He's free. One man back, Christopher Watson, as he will try to get the snap. And number 3 will be tripped up at about the 20-yard line, the opposing 20-yard line. So Jimmy, that was about a 60-yard play there, Jimmy.
Yeah, 60-yard play, like you said, Jonas. Flip field completely. Like we said, this is a running team. They've just been running all over the Bruins. Seems like Bruins need something right here. Need something to combat this running squad, but at the same time, gotta be ready for that pass as always.
Yeah, Jimmy, I was trying to call the defensive position, and they had snapped that ball. And number 3 just busted loose into the secondary, and maybe some guys missed and got down the field. So number 2 will take the snap, hand it right back off to number 3. He will roll right, and he will be brought down by number 22, Demario Davis. Great job tackling in open field. As number 3 did look a little shaken up, but he will get back up and Tri-County will return to their order. So we've been seeing the Bruins in sort of a zone coverage, cover 2 defense, and Leake Academy is just running through those gaps in the zone and getting positive yards.
Yeah, man. Running. It seems like they just never get tired out, man. It seems to be that there will be a holding call on the Rebels, bring them back just a little bit, But just to go back, like me and Jones were saying, both these teams are no huddle offenses. Very quick to play. Right out of the gate, just ready to play, ready to call the play. It makes it hard for us kind of just to give some more dialogue for you Bruin fans.
Yeah, so we see Leake Academy lining up. Number 2 will take the snap, hand it off to number 24. So we did see a sub between him and number 3. And number 24 will be tripped up, and he will get about 8 yards as they get right up near the original line of scrimmage. So they will play 2nd and 12. I'm trying to call these plays, but Leake Academy has been lining up in a strong set with a single receiver on the near side of the field, and number 2 will take this snap, hand it right back off to number 24, who will run right. He's getting yardage, he's gaining, and he's in the end zone. So your score will move up to 19-7. Leake Academy with 3:16 left to go in the third quarter.
Unfortunate series of events over there, starting off with being completely on the other side of the field, right in their own red zone, ready to score, and then just that pick really hurt us. We can go back to one of the early games of the season where we had so many interceptions, so many turnovers, that really killed us late. Turnovers will do that to you. They really hurt momentum, and just nothing good comes with it.
Yeah, so we see a PAT attempt from number 8. The snap will be held by 61. It's up, and it's good. Jimmy, I was watching number 8 run around there, so he has a boot on him.
Oh, no doubt. Like we said, me and Connor were talking about earlier, man. That dude is a design kicker. I even talked to Ryder Sessler about him before the game, and he just told me he's good. Very strong leg. Good on the Rebels there, but sad for our Bruin faithful.
Yeah, so Jimmy, we did see the Bruins move the ball a little bit on offense and got hung up at the end of that drive there on the pick. So what do you want the Bruins to come out and do different on this next drive?
Man, run a little more, honestly. We saw, I guess, maybe some passes were a little forced. Maybe just run it a little bit. Neil, if he doesn't feel too sure about some of the throws, maybe pick it up, run it, slide, get out of bounds, something like that, man. But, then again, try not to force anything. We shouldn't try to force some passes. I think we kind of saw some of that in that last drive, but also try to run the ball a little bit more like we saw Daddy Davis. He had that one run, man, and he went a good ways, maybe like 40, 20 yards, something like that. But, as we see, the Rebels getting ready to kick off, like Dennis said, 3:16 left with the score being 27 Rebels.
Yeah, so your Bruin receivers are Watson, Taylor, and Walker. As number 8 runs up, the kick is away, and that kick won't be returned, Jimmy. It will touch down for a touchback, and the Bruins will bring the ball out to the 20. So let's see if the Bruin offense can come out and make those corrections, like you said, Jimmy, and Picarella can lead his team down the field and try to even the score a little bit.
Yeah, a little unfortunate that we haven't seen the Bruins being able to carry out any of the kickoffs. All of them have been touchbacks. Like we said, this kicker is a very good one. He's got a very strong boot on him. But right back on offense. New life. We got to get back out there and do something.
Yeah, so the Bruins will come out on this offensive possession with twins on both sides of the field and Day-Day Davis in the backfield to the right of Emil Picarella, who's in the shotgun formation. Your receivers are Taylor, Hornbeck, Watson, and Walker. As Picarella talks to his line, he's awaiting the snap. The snap is off. It will be a handoff to Day-Day Davis as he will run right, makes one guy miss, and fights right back to the original line of scrimmage, and the Bruins will reattempt on 2nd and 10.
The 2nd and 10, unfortunate there, but maybe Jonas, what are you thinking, man? You've been asking me, what do you think we should do, man?
Well, Jimmy, I think we got a quarterback with D1 offense. Let's put that ball in the air like you said, Jimmy. So the Bruins will come back out, twins both sides. Davison and Picarella in the backfield. Picarella takes the snap, drops back right, rolls right, makes a last-ditch effort to Walker, who initially caught the ball, but it fell out on the hit. So the Bruins will reattempt on 3rd and 10. They listened to me. I guess they heard me down on the field. They threw that ball, Jimmy, but
yeah, man, they probably heard you. We've been seeing Carl Walker get a lot of targets, a lot of incomplete passes as well. Some of these I guess these Rebel DBs have been keeping close tabs on him. Sadly for us, we want him to get free. We want him to get in the open field because if he does, he's going to make something happen. We saw that at second play of the game, man. We saw him get that 7 points that we have right now. We need to get some more, though.
Yeah, Jimmy. So the Bruins will come back out, and well, that was a hold on that last play. So the Bruins will back up and reattempt replay second down, but it will be 2nd and 20 as the first down marker is at the 30-yard line. And the line of scrimmage appears to be at the 10. So the Bruins will come back out in the same set they just ran with twins both sides of the field, near and far. And Day Davis will be replaced by Solomon Walker, who lines up to the left of Picarella in shotgun formation. Picarella takes the snap, drops back, plenty of time to throw. Virginia.
Picarella's pass complete to Carter Walker.
Complete for about 4 yards. So the Bruins will attempt 3rd and 16, which is kind of far. So they're gonna have to put this ball in the air, Jimmy.
Yeah, man, we're gonna need something right here. Maybe get a long pass to Christopher Watson. Christopher Watson always likes those, deep matchups.
Yeah, Jimmy. So the Bruins come back out, same set. Picarella and Walker in the backfield. Picarella drops back, throws the screen to Solomon Walker, and it will be incomplete. So that will be 4th and 16 as we will see Jake Ramsey come out, bring his punt team out. So Jimmy, kind of talked to fans at home through what just happened on that last drive.
Man, penalties, holding, and just incomplete passes. Not really getting some runs out there, but we see Jake Ramsey come out and he's had some really good punts there. Let's see if he gives the Bruin defense some good field position.
Yeah, so Ramsey's in his own end zone awaiting the snap. The snap is off. Ramsey gets a good punt down the field that will be fielded at about it won't be fielded. It will hit down and bounce back to the 39-yard line. So we see Leake Academy take over and attempt a drive on their own 39-yard line. The score is 27 Leake Academy with 1:39 left to go in this third quarter. Jimmy, what do the Bruins need to do here on defense, Jimmy?
Stop the run, man. Stop that run. They've just been running all over us this whole game. It seems like Bruins just get tired of it, just having to try to stop that run, and also not knowing if it's going to be either a run or a pass, QB keeper, or just a straight run. They've been doing a lot of that stuff, but just got to win those matchups.
Yeah, Jimmy, short and sweet. To lose about a yard as the ball was handed off to him, and he just tried to go up the middle, but big number 4 Day Davis was in there, and he plugged the hole. Them lining up in a strong set with a long receiver on the far side of the field and a full set. So the ball will be snapped, handed off to number 3, and he will try to shoot up that middle, but he will be brought down after a gain of about 2 yards. So there will be 3rd and 9, Jimmy. So crucial 3rd down here for the Bruins. What do you want to see from him, Jimmy?
Stop, man. I don't know what to say. It's just getting another stop, bro. This is very important for the Bruins if they get this. Try to get back on offense starting.
Suck shotgun formation. The Bruins look to be in a cover 2. Number 2 will take the snap, drop back, looks left, throws a bullet that will be picked off by number 15, Christopher Watson.
That is just great. Attaboy, number 15, Christopher Watson. That dude's a menace. He had them black Air Force. Actually, I'm not sure if he had the black Air Force on today, but anyway, he had. But just great stuff. Great stuff by Christopher Watson, man.
So the Bruins will start this drive from their own 6-yard line with 21 seconds left to go in the third quarter, as the Bruins will line up with twins both sides of the field, with Day Davis lining up to the left of Picarella in shotgun formation. Picarella will take the snap, looks right, throws a screen to Carter Walker, and he will run up that field for about 6 or 7 yards. So he makes it close to the first down, but we'll see where they spot him out of bounds. So talk me through what just happened, Jimmy.
Just good offensive calling, good offensive scheming by this Bruin coaching staff. Good stuff by Coach Barney, just not faltering, just calling these really good plays, and for the Bruins to just keep on executing.
Yeah, so we see a transition from. We'll see who comes on for color, but the Bruins come out in the same set. Davis and Picarella in the backfield. Picarella takes the snap, drops back, and he will be sacked by number 50 as he attempted to run up the field. But he did bring him down by his collar, but we won't see that called. So the Bruins will play 3rd down. The Bruins will play 3rd and 12 when we come back from the break, as that is the end of your third quarter. The score 27 Rebels.
At the moment, I'm going to pass it over to my boy Connor Owen to be doing a little bit of color for tonight. Did a good bit of play-by-play, but now y'all are going to get to hear him make color. I'll be back soon later, though, kind of towards the end of the fourth quarter, but for now, listen to your boy Connor Owen.
So, Connor, as Jimmy did play-by-play for that third quarter, you got a bird's eye view of the whole quarter, and you saw everything that happened. So, give me your thoughts on the third quarter and what the Bruins need to do in this fourth quarter so we can try to come back and get a win.
So, starting from that interception with what? I forgot the name already. Rebels. Rebels. With the interception with the Rebels, that was a big disappointment for the Bruins. Other than that, our defense has been holding up a little bit better. They did score a touchdown, yes, they did. But that interception by Chris Watson was an incredible, what's it called, reception, which is an amazing advantage for the Bruins. But they will be placed somewhere down the field. I can't exactly know.
They will take the snap from about their 5-yard line. They will play 3rd and 12 when we come back. But just a note for the fans at home, this is the first game that we've seen Reginald Vaughn back on the field, as he was out with that broken finger that he got surgery on. So this is the first time we're seeing him since, I believe, the JA game, maybe? Or maybe the game before that, I don't know.
No, before that.
Yeah, but the Bruins will come out on 3rd and 12, and Picarella and Solomon Walker will be in the backfield, shotgun formation with twins on the far side, and Leake Academy looks to be in a cover 2 defense, so we'll see what the play call here is. Picarella takes the snap, drops back, looks left, throws the ball to Carter Walker, who comes across on a slant route. We'll see where they mark him. They will mark him just short, so you will have 4th and 1. So we'll see if the Bruins go for it in their own territory.
Yeah, you know, that typical slant route will get you anywhere. But right now I see their special teams coming out to punt. I see Jake Ramsey coming in for that punt. But, you know, that slant route will get you anything. It will get you some yards, or it will get you some good yards.
Yes, with 11:22 to go, we see the Bruins punt team come back out with number 12 back to field for Leake Academy. The ball will be handed off to Jake Ramsey, who will boot it to that ball will touch down and roll back to the 49-yard line. So Leake Academy will come out and start their drive from the 49-yard line with 11:05 left to go in the fourth quarter, with a 19-point lead. So not 19, with a 13-point lead. So Connor, talk me through what you want to see
in this fourth quarter. So as it is 20-7, what I want to see in this fourth quarter is some more passing, because typically with our passes, they are either incomplete because their outside linebackers, or their safeties, or their cornerbacks are always right there. Like they're always covering us. So we just need to get more open, and then once we get a grasp of that ball, we need to run it down that field to the best of our ability. But right now, I believe they're about to line up, so I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Yeah, so we see the refs. The refs hasn't moved from the ball, so now he's moved from the ball. So we see Leake Academy in the same strong set, and the ball will be snapped low, handed off to number 3, who will be brought down for about 2 yards behind his line of scrimmage. So way to go, Bruins, sniffing out that run as he attempted to run left. And just for y'all, Leake Academy has been in this strong set with a single receiver on the near side of the field, and your Bruins have been in a cover 2 with 3 linebackers in the middle and 2 deep safeties. And so we see a Bruin a little bit shaky up, number 72, Matthew Blackwood, who will he will hop up and make his way off the field without the assistance from the trainer, so that's a great thing. So
yeah, he was the one that made that tackle actually too. He swung around over his stomach, like he grabbed hold of him and went, he slammed it over and brought him down onto the onto the field, onto the turf, onto the.
Yeah, I wish the fans at home could have seen that wrestling move you just did, Jimmy. But I mean, not Jimmy Connor. I'm so sorry. But yeah,
Jimmy.
I know. Leake Academy will take it from 2nd and 12. It will be snapped, handed off to number 3, who will run right. He is brought down at about the 42-yard line. So that looks like it will be about 3rd and 2 for Leake Academy. And let's hope this Bruins can hold up and get a stop here. So it will be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, it will be 3rd and 3. Actually, no, I can't be asking the questions. I'm not used to that. So, right now with 10 minutes and 20 seconds left in this remaining quarter, and they're going back onto the line.
Yeah, so the Leake Academy will come out in a strong set. 2 fullbacks, 1 running back. The ball will be handed off. It will fake handoff, an option to, and the quarterback will keep it and run for about 4 yards, getting the first down. So we will have 1st and 10 from about the 38-yard line for Leake Academy.
Yeah, Demaria Davis made that amazing stop right there. So right now they're huddling in. They're going back up.
Yeah, so Leake Academy will come back out in the same strong set. 2 fullbacks, 1 quarterback, 1 running back. The ball will low snap, hand it off to number 3. He will make 2 guys miss and be pushed up the middle for about a 3-yard gain. So we will play 2nd and appears to be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I saw that there was a missed tackle in the backfield by number 52, Reggie Vaughn. He just got up underneath him, and Reggie, he's a big dude. He's almost 6'2", a lot of weight. So I'm just gonna give it to you.
Yeah, about 6'2", 230. As Leake Academy will come back out in the same set, the ball will be handed off to number 3. He runs right for a great gain of about 15 yards. So that will be another first down for Leake Academy.
Yeah, number 22, Demaria Davis. He sweeps his legs right underneath, so he's coming from his legs. He went rough his legs and went woo.
They can't see you up here, Connor, but they can hear you. But yeah, so we will see Leake Academy as they appear to kind of hurry up and get their men off the field. We'll see what set they come out in. The Bruins look to be in we know they stacked the box. A man coverage looks to be a cover 1 with 1 safety back. So Leake Academy will come back out in the same set. Low snap, ball handed off straight up the middle. Number 24 runs for about, I'm seeing where they're walking to. Runs for about 5 yards, so we will play 2nd and 5 from the 24-yard line with 8 minutes and 27 seconds left to go in this game.
That tackle was made by number 25, Sean Parker Hornback, and number 4, Day Davis. I'm just going to hand it off to you because they're lining back up again.
So we see a lone receiver on the far side for Leake Academy. The Bruins come back out in a cover 2 set. The ball will be snapped, handed off to number 24, who will run right for a gain of about 6 and a Leake Academy first down.
Yeah, I believe that will set them at 1st and goal. I'm not completely sure. No, it will just be shy of the goal line, the first down marker. So the ball will be placed on around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 11. So Leake Academy will line back up with that same receiver to the far side. I don't know why they line them up over there. They're not going to throw the ball. So they line up with that same full set, 2 fullbacks. Number 2 will hand the ball off to number 24, who will run to his left for about a gain of 5 yards. So we will see second down and 4 from the 5-yard line with 7:20 left to go in this game. The Rebels lead the Bruins 20-7. So Leake Academy comes back out in that same set. 2 fullbacks, 1 quarterback, 1 H-back. Number 2 takes the snap, low snap, hands it right back off to number 2, and he will fight up the middle for a Rebel touchdown. So that will make your score 26-7 with 7 minutes to go in the game.
Sorry about that scoreboard. I couldn't decide which one was which. I didn't know if I liked that 6, so I chose the other 6. So, that was good defense right there, but then again, they were right up against the goal line. The Bruins, I saw them try pulling them back, and Jimmy is squeezing my arm. I don't know what that means, but I don't know Morse code.
So we see Leake Academy lining up to attempt the PAT. That ball is snapped down and straight through the goalpost. You know, kind of, I was just going to assume it was good, but that would move your score to 27-7. Rebels leading the Bruins with 7 minutes to go in your game.
So, I'm not completely sure. Jimmy, are you taking over the last 5 minutes? No, not anymore. So, I'm doing it, I guess. Okay, he pushed it to 3. I see you trying to give your voice a rest. No. So I kind of want to take some mentioning. I will be announcing homecoming maze tomorrow. Well, next game at halftime. So I'll be moving from the radio. I don't know if I'll still have the mic on, but either way, try and show up for the game. So either way, try and show up for the game as best as you can. And just try and set all of your busy jobs. I really don't know. I'm 14.
It's okay, Kenny. You're 14. We know. We love you, man. Just your freshman year, so you're gonna be here for about 3 more years and remain the voice of the Bruins. As we see number 8 walk back to kick this ball back out to the Bruins. He will run up. That kick is away. It will be a touchback. That ball won't be fielded by anybody. It will be a touchback, and the Bruins will come out and start this drive at about the 20-yard line. So, Connor, 27-7, down 20 with 7 minutes to go. If we're gonna do anything, we gotta get something started on this drive.
Yeah, I'm looking for more running than we are. Well, actually, no, I take that back. I'm looking for more of both, but more of passing, because most of our passes tonight have been more incompletes than they have been completions. If they have been complete, they've just been short where they've been screen passes. But right now they're lining up, so you're good, buddy.
Yeah, so the Bruins will come out with twins both sides, as we see a little confusion from Picarella to Hornback. The twins both sides, Picarella and Walker in the backfield. Picarella is awaiting this snap. The snap is off. He will drop back. Looks left, cocks back the throw, and he has an open Carter Walker down the field, but a little bit of confusion between the two, and Carter Walker won't come up with that catch. So there will be an incompletion, and the Bruins will reattempt on 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass by Emil. That was straight in front of Carter Walker's hands, but then again, it went right over his head. So looking behind him like that, all
right, I'm sorry, Connor. So Picarella gets the play from his sideline, and we can see twins on both sides of the field with Picarella and Walker in the shotgun formation. Picarella will take the snap, look left, throws a dot to Christopher Watson for about 6 yards. So they're moving the ball through the air, Connor.
Yeah, like I said before, they're about 4 yards away, but I believe they're trying to do a hurry-up offense with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left of this remaining.
So I guess I'm going to be talking a lot. So we see the Bruins come back out in that same set, twins both sides of the field. Picarella takes the snap, drops back, looks left, and he had Walker coming open on the middle off of a slant, but he kind of overthrew him. So there will be an incompletion, and we will play 4th and 3 from about the 37-yard line.
Okay, Jimmy went bye-bye. We'll probably see him soon.
So the Bruins will go for it, and they get the play call from head coach John Bond, and we see them come back out in the same set, twins both sides of the field. Your receivers are Hornback, Taylor, Walker, and Watson, with Solomon Walker in the backfield with Emil Picarella. He takes the snap, drops back, and he will scramble for the first. Way to go with the slide, protecting his body. So we see the Bruins have a first down with 6 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. We've got to get this ball snapped. We don't have time. The clock is not on our side, so the Bruins look to stay in the same set. Twins both sides of the field with the same receivers and same H-back. So Picarella will take that snap, drop back, throw a slant pass up the middle to complete to Christopher Watson, and he will bounce off the first guy. He looked to be like he was going to be brought down for about 10 yards, but he stretches that play 8 more yards, so he will be brought down at about the 49-yard line. And the Bruins, we have to hurry up, so I'm sorry y'all, I'm not here for prayer. You can tell him hello, you're not dead.
Oh, I'm not dead.
But, yeah, the Bruins come back out, twins both sides of the field. Picarella and Walker in the backfield. Solomon Walker. The snap is off. Picarella drops back. A little bit of pressure, so he gets up in the pocket, throws a jump pass to Christopher Watson, complete for about 4 yards. And that ball will move up to about the 47 yards.
Yeah, that was a great athletic play right there. He jumped over those receivers. Oh, no, not receivers. Those people coming at him. He jumped right up, and you're telling me to hurry up.
Yeah, because I'm in about
Well, go.
Okay, well, the Bruins come back out in the same set. The ball is handed off to Solomon Walker up the middle for a gain of about 3 yards, so that will move the change to 3rd and 5 with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in your ball game. Connor, you can take it.
I don't know if I can because of this hurry up offense. All right, so right now, like I was saying before, with that athletic play, okay, now they're going back.
Okay, so the Bruins come back out, same set, twins both sides of the ball. Picarella takes the snap, drops back, throws a dot to Carter Walker, who won't be brought down, and he's on his feet at about the 20-yard line, and he is stripped. And Leake Academy will return this ball back out to about the 31-yard line. So we saw Carter Walker make a great catch and make a few guys miss, but he was stripped at the end of that play, and that ball will be back in the possession of Leake Academy.
Yeah, that was a great dodge straight to Carter Walker, excuse me. He finessed about 2 men right there, but you know once he hit that last man between him and that goal line, he got stripped of that ball. He went straight for that ball instead of actually going for him, and that worked out well for Leake Academy. So now they have the ball on around the 31-yard line.
Yeah, so the Leake Academy's drive will start from their own 31-yard line with 4 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in your game. They will come back out with one receiver to the far side. The quarterback will take the snap. The ball is fumbled. It was handed off to number 3 and fumbled. The ball was recovered by number 25, J.P. Hornback, so the Bruins will get the ball back. Kind of crazy that we see 2 fumbles back to back. We don't really see that ever in football, Connor, so talk us through what just happened.
That is approximately a 1 in a lot of chance. I do not know the actual chance because I don't feel like we can end up because we don't have service. I would if I could, but there's no service. So we're going to say it's like a 1 in 500 chance, a back-to-back. It's probably not that, but they're coming back on.
Yeah, so the Bruins will restart the drive at the 33-yard line with twins on both sides of the field. With Day Davis in the backfield. Picarella takes the snap, high ball to Carter Walker. That will be incomplete. That ball was almost picked off as it bounced off of Walker's hands.
Yeah, as it bounced off of Walker's hands, I saw it go right through one man's to almost another man's. But luckily, that was an incomplete pass, and they will remain on the 33-yard line with the first down marker placed around the 22-yard line.
30.
I said go.
Okay. So the Bruins come back out, twins both sides of the field. Davis and Picarella in the backfield. Picarella takes the snap, looks left, completes a pass to Christopher Watson, and he will get back up off of the ball. That pass is complete for about 7 yards. So we will play 3rd and 3 from the 26-yard line.
Yes, that is the 26-yard line, Janice.
So I appreciate it. So the Bruins will run this play from the 26 with 3:55 left to go in the quarter. Picarella takes the snap, drops it back, completes the pass over the middle to Carter Walker. for a Bruin first down. About a 20-yard gain there, Connor.
Yeah, right there. That was a short little pass to Carter Walker, but you saw him as he was about to get tackled. He scrunched up against that ball, like he tucked it in and went into the fetal position.
Yeah, he tried to protect that ball so he wouldn't get stripped again. So the Bruins will come back out, twins both sides of the field. Picarella and Davis in the backfield. Picarella takes the snap, drops it back. A high ball to Carter Walker that will be incomplete at around the goal line. So if he would have brought that down, it would have been a touchdown. But the Bruins will reattempt the play from about their own 14-yard line. So we play 2nd and 10 from the 14.
Yeah, that looked to be a little bit of frustration because after that was a tip ball, Carter Walker, as he was coming back down, it looked like he shoved, but like it looked okay. You're going to
Yeah, so we see the Bruins line up, twins, both sides of the field. The ball high snap for Picarella, just handed off up the middle for Davis, and he will fight his way up the field for about a gain of. I'm waiting on the change to announce it. About a gain of 5 yards, so we will see the Bruins move up to their own 8-yard line, and attempt this third down with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the game. We see the Bruins, same set, same receiver, same H-back. Picarella takes the snap, drops back, looks left over the middle. That ball will be picked off.
Once again.
Yeah, picked off once again. The DB and Christopher Watson came in at about the same time, but the DB just got to it first and picked that ball off. So, yeah, tell the fans at home what just happened, Colin.
Okay, so disappointing right there. He went for that pass right there. He went for essentially went for that pass. That was just unlucky. Right there. He picked that off, and right where he is good field position for the Bruin defense. But yeah, it's gonna be a
So Leake Academy will start their drive from about their own 9-yard line with 2 minutes and 59 seconds left to go in this ball game. With your score 27-7, the ball will be handed off to number 3, I believe, and he will run to his left for about a 3-yard gain. So we will play 2nd and 7.
You know what I noticed about most of the teams that we play? They don't have a running game defense or a hurry up offense. Like, have you noticed that? Like every single one of the games that we played.
Yeah, Connor, I have noticed that we've got beat on the ground a few weeks now. So yeah, we just gotta get in the lab and work on our run and pass defense. So Leake Academy will come back out in the same strong set with 2 fullbacks in and a single receiver to the far side of the field. Number 2 will take the snap, hand the ball out to number 24, who will run right for about 2 yards. So that will move us up to third and about 3rd and 6.
Yeah, with that run up the middle, that made it 3rd and 6, which is a good stop for the Bruins. As now, once again, 3rd and 6. So they have 6 yards. The Bruins have 6 yards to stop them right there before they have to make them punt. And where they are right now is going to be great for the Bruins if they have to punt.
Yeah, so 1:38 remaining in your ball game. The ball's in the possession of Leake Academy, who will come back out in the same strong set. The ball will be snapped to number 2 and handed off to number 24, who will run right for about he's going to be close to that first down yard line, but he didn't get to it, so that we will see 4th and inches from about the 24-yard line.
You know, that is a great stop for the Bruins as they are right on the goal line. But will they go for it, or will they? It appears that they will go for it.
Yeah, so as the play clock will wind down to a minute left, number 2 looks to his sideline, and his coach tells him to bleed some of this clock off, as we will see the play clock go down to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they will take a timeout to avoid the delay of game. So we see a timeout from Leake Academy with 41 seconds left to go. They lead this ball game 27-7, and it looks like they're going to just bleed the rest of this clock out, Connor.
Yeah, it does. There's really not much you can do for the Bruin offense. They have to score a lot, at least 3 touchdowns. But then again, it's going to be a rough game. Well, it's not going to be a rough game. It's going to be an ending. But we will go into pregame shortly after this game will be over shortly. So I think that they're going to. Okay, so I don't. Okay, he just. Okay, so with our. Alright, so with, I'm sorry I said so a lot, I'm still saying so, and I'm not going to stop. So with Leake Academy going back onto the field, and the Bruins come back onto the field, in Leake Academy, so I believe that they will still keep on running down the clock. I'm sorry.
You good. So Leake Academy come back out in the same strong set with 4th and 1 to go. Number 2 will take, he attempts to draw the Bruins off sides, but it won't work, so he's looking for his sideline for the official play call, and they will take another timeout. So the clock did not bleed any time, so we will play 4th and 1 coming out of this timeout as the Bruins are down 27-7 with 41 seconds left to run this game. So yeah, kind of this game is almost about wrapped up. So yeah.
This is
and we will go into our post-game analysis, our post-game show, and we will have our offensive and defensive players announced by our cameraman, Robert Walker, not Reigns, Robert Walker.
Roberto.
And the snap is away, the punt is off, and it will touch down at about the 48-yard line and bounce all the way down to the St. Joe 30. With 28 seconds left to go in the ball game, and that clock will tick down 2 more seconds, and to 26 seconds left to go. But this game is it's over, folks. We'll just see the Bruins. We might come out, try to get a few runs, do something positive at the end of the game, or we might just take a knee and go into the locker room. But just a repeat of what I said, we will go into our post-game show at the end of the game, and we will have a game analysis, tell you everything that went on during the game, and we will have Reigns Walker doing our offensive and defensive player of the game. So Connor, I'm going to shut up and let you talk, for the rest of this game, because I've been talking
there's
too
30
much.
seconds left, and now you decide to let me talk.
Well, you talked the whole first half, so
yeah, and you talked. Did you do play-by-play in the third quarter? Or did you do color?
He did both.
Okay, that's confusing me.
Yeah, you did both.
Yeah, so now I get to do these.
He did. He did.
Yeah, so I'm doing both now. Okay, whatever. So, 20 seconds left in this remaining fourth quarter, with the score 27-7, the Bruins are deciding what they will do. Will they just take a knee and just end the game right there, or will they try and make a last-second effort for that touchdown? But right now the Bruins appear to be lined up in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers either side of the field. They're about to line up with Emil lined up in the pistol formation, and he will take a knee to end the game right there. And I believe I will be handing this off shortly to Reigns Walker, but I really don't know. The people are clapping. Everyone's clapping. I'm not completely sure on what this is going to be. Yeah, I believe that will. Nope, they're going to take another knee. I'm sorry about that. They will line up in the knee formation. I'm not exactly sure how to call that. Neil takes the knee, and that game will be over. Final score 27-7, and Reigns will be taking over for this game.
The visiting Bruins of Madison and St. Joe. We've had the phone turned in to the press box. There's a character of some
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the post-game show. I'm Jimmy Thomas with my co-host Reigns Walker. Once again, the score tonight from Leake Academy in Madison, Mississippi. Your St. Joe Bruins 7 and Leake Rebels 27.
that description.
So, Rains, talk to me, man. You really can't remember. What did you see tonight?
Yeah, I saw a hard-fought game by our guys, but we just came up short. I think the heavy run by the Leake Academy Rebels kind of wore us down. We got fatigued in the second quarter, it looked like, and they just kind of ran the ball out in the second half, scored a few touchdowns, held us to 0, but hopefully we can get back at it next week against Sacred Heart and put up a good fight, show some good resilience, and go out and win that thing.
Yeah, Rains, like you said, man. Right away, right out of the gun, Leake Academy just ran that ball relentlessly and just kept on running and running and running. We saw a lot of that. Lots of runs, not many passes that we've seen. And the passes that they did get, worked really well for them, got them some yardage. And I think the Bruin defense really got fatigued, like you said. And most of the Bruin defensive players, play offense. Depth is, I guess, one of our, cons for this Bruin, just not getting the plays that we needed in the right time. Maybe on for next week, but this week, it's behind us. Rains, any last things you think we should work on for Sacred Heart?
Yeah, I think we should keep on conditioning our guys. This was a real test for us tonight to see if we were able to hold up and keep fighting and not get tired. But next week there's always a new game, and hopefully we can show out and have a better performance next week. And so I think I'll be announcing the offensive and defensive player of the games. Offensive has to be Carter Walker. He played an outstanding game. Our first touchdown was a 74-yard touchdown out of a screen pass to the left, and then he just turned on the afterburners and took it to the house after that. So that was a great play. And then I probably had about 10 catches for, maybe 140 yards tonight. He had a great game. And then on our defense, we got Chris Watson. He was swarming all over the ball tonight. Had, maybe 8 or 10 tackles or so, and just played really hard for us. And, once again, him stepping up as a leader and leading the team. So it was good to see him do that. And I think he'll be ready to lead the team to get a victory next week.
Yeah. Like you said, two very good players this game. Like you said, Christopher Watson had that pick. Continuously saw him like rallying the troops. Staying with the momentum, trying to keep up the pace, keep up the energy, even after things didn't really go so well for us. But also Carter Walker had some really good catches. 74-yard touchdown. Very good. Such a good playmaker. Sadly, they tried to, swat out all of his catches. They kept close tabs on him, which if they hadn't, we score would have been different. But at the same time, can't really do anything about that now.
That just about wraps it up for us here at Leake Academy. Remember, we're playing next week at home against Sacred Heart, and that's our homecoming game, so come out and support the Bruins. It should be a fun matchup. Anything else, Jimmy?
Oh, no, sir. It is homecoming next week, like Rain said, and this will be the first meeting between these two Catholic institutions. Airtime on WJXC, LP, and Bruin Sports Radio is 6:45 p.m. Friday with kickoff at Bill Rayfield Field set for 7 p.m. On behalf of our entire broadcast and webcast, open this. This is Jimmy Thomas and Rains Walker signing off. We will see you again next. So long, everybody.
It was fun.
Was fun, man.